Bitch, what you looking at?
I love how you push record. You turn your head so damn quick and looked at me like,
I'm ready. You ready?
You all right there? What the hell's going on?
Got a lot on my mind. Didn't know where I was at the moment. Who is this looking at me?
You scared me for a second. I was like, oh shit. What's going on now? What happened?
How did you get in here? Get out. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. I'm good. Let me relax. Scared me.
I know.
Like for either balloons to come crashing down on me or a vat of hot oil. I couldn't tell.
Balloons?
Yeah. Well, the way you smiled.
Oh, like I was about to throw a party?
You had like a
surprise!
a little kid grin. You're like, yee.
I'm surprised you can see that grin.
It's either a kiddish like grin or a fucked up psycho grin. So I'm trying to figure it out.
If it's me, go for the fucked up psycho.
Okay, I'll do that.
That's where you always prepare.
Or at least a clown to like start doing cartwheels in here.
Hold on. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin the flow. The phone rings. I got to answer because I don't know.
I
you know? You never know.
Your emanators calling you, bothering you during our show. Sons of bitches.
I tried to correct that. I tried to give them enough stuff to keep them busy.
Yeah.
Gave them balls of string.
Yeah.
Balls of yarn.
And they call you up, Corey, I don't know how to draw furry eyebrows. I don't know.
No, those guys are actually really good, man.
I know they're good.
They worked all weekend. I got to warn people, we have a test for a campaign coming up. It's going to seem like it kind of came out of nowhere because of how we're placing it, but it was starting to get the attention of the studios.
Oh,
and they like what we do. They think we're very original.
Yeah.
And so they often want our characters. Now they want to do this as a test, see how our characters could actually be used to advertise some of their things or to do ad campaigns for them. Right. Doesn't mean we got to come out and say, man, that movie was great just because of that. But
I sucked that movie's dick. It's so good.
And it was delicious.
Yeah. I'll have a second helping.
Please.
No, man. If they want to help, hey, tell them I'm ready for them to put me in one of their big ass movies. All right, make some real money up in this.
I know one of them.
Bitch.
What you say? Tell you what, we'll put you on a phone call with them.
Yeah.
A conference call.
Have them call my people.
Yeah, Universal. We have Mr. Co-host here. Put me in a movie, bitch.
Yeah, hurry up. Come on,
fuck y'all waiting on.
I wanted to be a combination of Empire Strikes Back meets Evil Dead 2. Now get your fucking ass riding on that shit. Come on, hurry up. I'm busy.
Phone just hung up like they hung up on you and what the fuck? At the end of it, like, hello?
No, if you're in the room, I'm going to pretend I'm still talking to him. Oh, yeah? Oh, so you know my work. Hey, that's enough ass kissing from you, all right? Yeah, I know I'm great.
Tell Spielberg you better call me.
Yeah.
You better call me.
Yeah. Tell that bitch he owes me money. I know he's good for it. That son of a bitch.
Actually, I would love for you to do that. Get on a call, see if you can get us some money by saying, Universal, I love everything you do. I suck all y'all's dicks.
Yeah, I suck everyone's dick.
With syrup.
Yeah.
Throw in some booty in there, too. I'll eat it all.
That janitor you got working over there, I'll suck his dick, too. I don't care. That's how much I love you.
The janitor's in the back of the room like, no,
yeah.
Don't bring me into this.
Just keep that robot the fuck away from me.
No, say.
Nah, I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to have to get your dick sucked.
You, too.
Yeah.
Come here.
Hey, what are you looking at? Get over here.
Just let you loose in the Universal Studio. Here's a dick sucking machine.
Kids, don't start any rumors. I am not a dick sucker. This is all for comedy purposes. Here,
only
let's do this for now.
Unless you got some funding.
Yeah.
Then we can negotiate.
Yeah.
I'll be the guy standing in the back with the big purple furry hat. Co-host, what is this? You got $2 for sucking an executive's dick? That's it? You know how much money that guy has? Get back out there. Pooch. So, look for it when it comes up. I don't know if it's coming up today or tomorrow, but it's actually
for the ad, not me dick sucking. Right?
No, not that.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Yeah, you won't find that.
No, we need much more money for that.
Yeah,
and don't worry, we are putting it on the bargain table.
No, you're gonna be fucking. You're gonna have to pay those animators real well to do that shit to me. All right.
I heard the fungus monkey took a liking to you, real good.
Oh shit.
Nah, those guys are good, and they worked their ass off all weekend, man. I mean, really, I was up till 10 o'clock in the morning working with Fungus Monkey.
Today?
No, this past weekend.
Oh, this past weekend.
Yeah,
okay,
yesterday.
Okay.
Actually, yesterday. And that guy, I'm telling you, man, that guy he's...
Oh, no, he's dedicated.
He is dedicated. He is... I'm trying. There is no words to describe him.
He's really good. There you go.
He's swell.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find
shit done. All right.
The only thing that keeps coming to my head is great, and I've used that word like 5 times already. I'm trying to find.
He's awesome.
He's an exceptional talent.
Yeah, he's a good worker.
Really, he is. He's very talented. I mean, he does so many things, and he brings a lot of value to me.
I bet.
To me, because he actually alleviates a lot of the work that all these guys do, actually. I mean, don't get me wrong, all these guys do, but he took on some technical stuff. Mm-hmm. I always find out something new about this guy. Mm-hmm. Like he'll figure something out. He can draw. He can animate. Yeah. And then he'll come in and he'll start doing special effects. Guy gives a great back rub. I mean, he cooks an excellent souffle.
Gets a great rim job.
Man, you put him in some tight shorts, he's out there washing your car. Yeah. I mean, the guy, that's dedication.
No shit. Huh?
Yeah, no, I'm
going to dress him up as Jessica album. Fuck him.
You put the word out there, he's ready. He's right now, he's listening. He's putting on the wig. Putting on the fake breast.
I don't know where this is going now. I'm scared.
Fungus Monkey will tell you where it's going.
No, Fungus. Yeah, we should give him a 5-cent raise. I mean, he's worth it.
I'm working on that.
Yeah,
I'm working on that. But
we're done kissing your ass, Fungus. All right?
That'll
Get
break
back
the
to
budget.
It's enough of that.
But yeah, they all worked on the ad for that particular campaign that we have. I don't want to say what it is, and you'll see it. And I just want people to have their heads up and know that this is the testing ground. I don't want them to be taken too aback by this. Right. When it just comes up.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared of it. Yeah. Embrace it.
Just watch it and
shut the fuck up.
That's what. Watch it and deal with it. Like you do with the rest of our shit.
Exactly. You know what the drill is.
I know.
That should be our motto. Our motto says, if it's crap, we'll tell you, no, it should be. Just watch this and shut the fuck up.
Right. Just watch it and just deal with it.
Please. Deal with it. Yeah. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing great. I'm so busy. I want to let people know about Spill.com because we've added some things.
Yeah, I keep hearing.
Yeah, a lot of people thought, and I've been telling people too, a lot of people thought it was just a music thing. And if you look on there, it says from the beginning, panels and music, guest, and it says a 3-day event. Right now, we only have 2 things listed up there. It's like, ain't none of that shit going on except but I finally got, the reason why you haven't seen the panels is because I haven't been able to get some of the talent over. People, you've been listening, you've been hearing the struggles of trying to get people over. We had Joe Dante drop out, but we have added to the panel Brian Brushwood of Scam School. Yeah. And also Not Safe for Work. And he also headlines the Magic Kingdom or the Magic Castle or some shit over.
Which apparently has been selling out like crazy.
Yeah, he sells out. That it's gonna sound so weird because it's gonna sound like the Legion of Supervillains or something. But they have these shows in L.A. that are held at this place called, I think it's, people will correct me, but I think it's called the Magic Castle. Okay. And the Magic Castle, I think they have shows that people can go to, but they have parties, and you can only be invited by a magician.
What the fuck? What kind of lame ass party is that?
I know, people out there pulling out fucking.
Yeah, I gotta look for the guy. I gotta look for the guy with the fucking top hat and the rabbit.
Yeah, and the mustache.
Hey,
walking in.
Can I go to your party?
Do you have a magic ticket, sir?
Certainly.
Please hide under my cape.
Is that your magic wand, or are you just happy to see me? I don't think I want to go to this party.
I know. Bunch of magic wands around. Yeah, you got to be invited by a magician. So I guess, I don't know. Maybe prop comics count too. And
yeah,
why not?
I'm gonna be looking for fucking Carrot Top. Hey, Carrot Top, can I go to your party?
No, Carrot Top is, you know how big he is. He's working the door.
Oh no, yeah, he's a bouncer.
You can't come in.
He's a bouncer / entertainer / clown.
Yeah, he'll kick your ass out and throw a watermelon at you or something. So. No,
that's Gallagher.
That's Gallagher's act. I'm sorry.
He'll be there too. Don't worry.
Ain't that something if Gallagher can get in, but Carrot Top can't?
Yeah, all those guys love hanging out. Well, you know what? I don't want to start any rumors. I thought Gallagher can't stand Carrot Top. Maybe because he's stole his thunder from him. But as far as props,
do we have like
there may be a feud going on?
East Coast, West Coast magicians going on now and shit, or East Coast, West Coast prop comics?
Yeah.
Prop comics. I hate that name.
Yeah, they're out having
prop comics.
Yeah, they're out having a rumble with a rubber chicken, holding that shit together, fighting each other with forks. Put a fork in you because you're done.
Man, they do this thing and it's kind of cool though because Brian sells out.
Yeah,
a lot of shit. And
I know. I was
Brian
shocked when I heard that. I was like, damn.
And so Brian is going to be he's going to be doing one of our panels, and he's also going to be doing a show while he's here. And Dale, the Funky Homo Sapien, wants to do a panel also. I'm thinking about having him and Brian on the same panel talking about, and this is the biggest thing I want to do for the people who are attending, especially for all the young people who come in, having how to succeed in the creative arts. You have these people like Brian and Dale and some other people who are successful at their profession, and what they work for themselves. They make music. Brian does everything from being an internet celebrity to being
pulling rabbits out of his ass.
And stuffing it back in. And shitting the rabbit back out. That'd be funny if he stuffed the rabbit back in, shit it back out. Ta-da! Rabbit's looking mad, all covered in shit.
Brian's listening. That's not my act.
It should be.
That's that fucking bum down the street. That's his act.
I know. That rabbit sit up there all Brian like, I hate this trick.
This is my all-purpose rabbit. Take a shower in the rain. That shit rabbit's my towel.
Be like
I wipe my ass with it.
Be like the Flintstones when those animals talk.
Yeah.
That rabbit looks at the camera.
Yeah.
This is a shitty job.
Yeah.
But it's a living.
It's a living.
Brian is like, you're misleading my act.
Yeah, I know. I don't do that. People are like, pull the rabbit out of your ass. Come on. Pull it out of your ass.
We want this shit rabbit. Turd bunny.
Yeah. Turd bunny. Nice.
And so he'll be there, and I don't want to say anything yet because it's not confirmed, but it seems promising. And I said that about Joe Dante, but this seems very much more promising in that we have some big internet people who they do this show that is extremely popular.
Oh yeah,
and they actually got back with me and said, "Man, we really like what you guys do. Pretty much count us in."
Oh yeah,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna have 2 days of panels. Depending on how we split it up, like one right before the film fest, and one on Friday for the opening party.
Okay.
And like all the music stuff that you see people is kind of like after party stuff. So, and I'm thinking about getting that band you were talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what they
that'd be a fucking awesome.
What do they call nuclear
awesome
karaoke?
Idea.
What do they call?
Karaoke apocalypse.
Karaoke apocalypse.
Yeah, it's like they do cover songs, but it's karaoke. But the thing is, there's a live band, and whatever song you choose, you go up on stage.
Me?
You actually, that's right. You, Mr. K. Coolman, you get up on stage and you fucking rock out with the band. You sing with an actual band. So
that sounds
you
like
can
a
get
lot
your
of fun.
you can get your like 3 minutes of rock and roll on. So
get up there and suck.
Yeah, as like well, even if you suck, you know,
you with a band.
It's still it's karaoke. I mean,
of course.
I always get a little annoyed when I start seeing people go up and start singing like really fucking good. And it's great and all, but I look forward to seeing the people who just suck. I mean,
do
really.
too.
I mean, I really look forward to that.
Yes,
you know?
It's like American Idol for me.
Yeah.
If you're good, that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
but
it is.
I want to see the people that fuck up and mess up because I don't want them to upstage me.
Yeah, making up shit.
Yeah, because
making up words. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you guys drunk. Yeah.
Start improvising stage acts. Like, they start fucking the floor and everything. Yeah. I don't mind even the people that are good. You know, the people who really annoy me at karaoke are the people that they turn their nose up to the people who are bad.
Oh,
like you get the people who do professional karaoke, like they never made it, so they do karaoke and they go out and they sing. And don't worry, Renegade, I'm not talking about you. You're close to me, one of those people. I'm talking about you. But they come out and they that's their night. Like they never got a record contract, but they get to strut their stuff at karaoke. And I'm like, do you realize that you're singing in front of a drunk bunch of assholes who don't care if you can sing?
The moment you get off stage, it's the moment you leave their memory.
We might give you some applause for about like 5 seconds. And like, that guy's awesome. What am I fucking drinking?
We'll give you a high five, and that's about it. That's all. That's
about it. Get the fuck out of here.
Next.
But it should be fun if we can get them, and I'm hoping that we can. I want to really have a lot of stuff going on for people. And speaking of being interactive with the things that are going on, we have on Sunday the live art show. I haven't emphasized that, but I did finally get that together.
Awesome.
It's going to be at Club DeVille. And what's cool about the live art show, like I've been describing it, it's something where people, it's our closing party, by the way, and people get to go around, they drink, they mingle, but they have a DJ, and up on stage, people are actually drawing, painting, and doing all kind of stuff. And you can watch people do that, or you can mingle with your friends, or you can participate. There's a sign-up list where you can go up, and if you want to go up and do some art, you're more than welcome to.
And that's the guy who helped you out. That's Chris, right?
Uncle Staple.
Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna go see Cannibal Corpse later tonight with him.
With him?
Yeah.
Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
What are they playing?
Yeah, they're playing at Emos tonight. So he texted me and he was like, "Yeah, I heard Cyrus said that you're like into death metal. I'm going to Cannibal. Are you going?" I'm like, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Cool. It's gonna be funny seeing him at a death metal show, because he looks like a cartoon.
Yeah, no, I mean
he looks like Dr. Venture.
Yeah.
He dressed up as Dr. Venture
he's not listening,
on Halloween.
He
dressed up as Dr. Venture.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. No, he does look like Dr.
I walked into, I forgot it was Jason's Halloween party, and Leon came up to me and he's like, "You're gonna love this costume." And I walked to the back, and Uncle Staples back there dressed up in the orange jumpsuit and the glasses. I mean, that's all he needed.
Yeah.
And he probably already had that jumpsuit because he already had the glasses. Yeah. So I was looking at him. I was like, man, this is something. You better hope that show's popular next year, because that's to save you some money on a costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from the Venture Brothers on Adult Swim, if you've ever seen it. And Dr. Venture, of course, is the father of the Venture Brothers. He looks.
He should dress up like that tonight. Fucking accountable. That'd be fucking badass. I'd be hanging out with a real celebrity. Just fucking Dr. Venture and Co-host 3000.
And Co-host 3000.
Fucking banging their heads to Cannibal Corpse.
You could dress up
crazy.
as what is this robot assistant's name? I want to say Beaker, but that's not.
I don't know. No,
Helper.
I don't know. I've never seen. It's shocking. I've only seen like 2 episodes of that show.
That show's fun, man.
I keep hearing it. Everybody keeps talking about some of the guys from Leah keep talking about doing a marathon or something. And I'm like, hey, give me a call when that shit happens. I feel like I'm left out, man. There's a lot of shows.
Dr. Venture has a robot called Helper.
Yeah,
and you can do that.
Okay,
there you go.
I gotta look that motherfucker.
You gotta slim down a little bit.
I figure I just dress up like the ball from Phantasm. Just put a big dagger.
Go stabbing people in the ass.
Yeah, go fucking jump in the pit. And stabbing people's asses.
Yeah, people.
Which, you know what? I don't know what it is with people getting hurt in their ass, but that tends to happen at a death metal show. The first death metal show I went to was a band called Morbid Angel. It was my first show ever, and I was a little nervous because I was like, well, shit, this is my first time being out by myself, fucking with a bunch of rowdy, crazy people. And as soon as I get there, the stage is set up with all this like satanic looking shit, and they got this creepy ass like music playing in the background, like brrr, I'm just like, oh shit, I'm going to hell tonight. And like after the show, it fucking is crazy.
How'd that music go? Was that somebody farting into a microphone?
all you hear is bird. Oh shit! What is that? Is that Cookie Monster singing backwards?
Satan has farted. Welcome to hell.
Yeah, but man, I'm drenched in sweat. Fucking my fucking circuits are going crazy, and I'm leaving. And there's a guy who's on the ground bleeding from his ass, because apparently after the show somebody shot this dude right in the ass.
I was about to say, was that a mosh pit or a gang rape?
No, man. You just heard this kind of pop, like it sounded like a firecracker, and then everyone's like, oh, there's all this commotion. And I'm like, oh shit, here comes a stampede. I was like, oh fuck. And as soon as we get out, like there's a guy on the ground, he's just on the ground, like it looked like he was just sunbathing. He just kind of laying there, like didn't give a fuck what just happened. He was just looking around, like yeah, and he's bleeding out of his ass, and everyone was like, what happened? He's like, some dude shot me in my ass.
Damn, you sure he wasn't like he just was losing a lot of blood and was delirious?
He was just delirious, I imagine, and more than likely he's probably drunk as shit, because he just looked dazed. It's like whatever, it's like it happens to him every night. Just
got shot in the ass.
Another night at the fucking death metal metal show. Yeah. Just
like you ain't
night.
been shot in the ass.
Yeah, it ain't a show unless you get shot in the ass.
Shit, man. They said death metal show.
At Morbid Angels.
There was gonna be some death there. Somebody tried to kill someone.
I just thought it was so weird.
False advertising. We got the metal. Where's the death?
I know.
Right here. Bam.
I was like, whoa.
Dude just like,
Yeah, he's just laying there like, nah. Yeah, just waiting for the ambulance.
Yeah.
That's all I can
it'd
do.
be funny if he had like a little drink with a martini with an umbrella in it. I'm just cooling out.
People just
cooling.
Yeah, just hanging out, drinking my Lone Star. People just like kind of standing around, like, "You all right, dude?" And he was like, "I'm fine, man.
Yeah, don't worry about
my ass hurts, but yeah, I'm fine."
Who hasn't had a sore ass tonight, huh?
Yeah,
Not me.
that was so fucking weird. Anyway,
well, I wish I could have been there.
Hey, yeah, I wish everyone could have been there. Me telling it doesn't sound like a real
They
story.
don't do it justice.
Yeah, I know.
Nice, man.
Well,
I thought I'd been to some crazy shows with you. I don't think I've ever been to a death metal show. I've been to a metal show.
Oh yeah.
A death metal?
Yeah, like
what, man?
Metallica was. I saw Metallica. That was my first metal show. Metallica for their Black album. That was cool because they played fucking forever. They played like, it seemed like a 4-hour set.
Are you serious?
They didn't even have an opening band. Yeah, this is when they came out with the Black album, and they played a good majority of all their fucking songs off every album since then. So it was amazing to watch because I was like, holy fuck, these are like the gods of metal. And I'll say it right now, I was a fan of the Black album. There's like about 3 or 4 songs I really loved, but I know we went on our Metallica rant last week, but the thing is that with that album, it did kind of tell me, I'm like, okay, this could possibly be the beginning of the end, because they were starting to get a little bit more just rock.
Do people
instead
not
of
like
thrash.
the Black album? Fine.
I think a lot of people, like me at the time when that Black album came out, I was getting a little annoyed with just the general public who were all of a sudden, they watched that video Sandman on MTV. So every motherfucker that used to talk shit to me about the music I listened to all of a sudden gave a shit about Metallica. So they were asking me what the lyrics meant. Well, like I fucking had something to do with that album.
Like you wrote that shit.
Yeah. And they were asking me like, oh man, what other albums of Metallica do you think I should buy? And I'm like, none, motherfucker. You don't deserve it. All right, get out of my shit.
You don't deserve it.
Yeah, it's like strangers coming into my fucking room and going through my CDs and pulling out shit. Oh, how's this sound? Can I borrow this? Like, no, you prick, because I don't like you. So with that Black album though, I'm like, it attracted, even chicks were asking me about that fucking album, and I was like, you know what? And some of them I broke down like, yeah, listen to Master of Puppets. And when I turned on people to Master of Puppets, they were like just fucking blown away when they heard Master of Puppets. So, which is like, that's, to me, that's like Metallica's greatest album.
Well, yeah, and I remember everybody I knew was getting into Metallica when they came out with that song One.
Yeah, One. Yeah, that too.
That was the one where everybody was like, "Who is this band?"
Yeah, they didn't go out and buy that CD just yet. They went and bought the single. Yeah, that's when singles were like a big deal. And I remember, the first time me really noticing Metallica was the One video, and because at that time I was getting into metal with Faith No More, and then I got turned on to Metallica. But that album. I really love that album. My only problem with that album is that
Justice for All?
And Justice for All, you can't hear the bass in that album. And that's when Cliff Burton, that was the album after Cliff Burton died, the original bass player from Metallica. And his bass playing was like amazing. He was like probably one of the greatest metal bass
you sound like
players.
a black dude talking about music. I can't hear the bass.
This is my music
you go around
segment.
bass and Metallica in your car.
No. Like a lot of people got upset with me the last time I said, if I were to go back in time and tell Metallica, look what you're about to become, and I'm like, look, after Master of Puppets, stop. And I say that, I mean, people were like going, well, what about Injustice for All, man? What, you not a fan of that album? What the fuck, co-host? And I'm like, and I thought, no, I am a fan of that, but you try to go back in time and tell that bass player, hey, stop after Injustice for All. And Cliff, try not to be on that bus, just try to stay away from the bus. Like, just ride in a separate car whenever you're touring, please. Because, like, how are you going to tell that guy, well, hey, look, Cliff, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're not on Justice for All. What, they fucking fire me? No, because you died in a very horrible fucking bus accident.
You know what happened, though? You would save that guy's life.
Yeah.
And
what
then
would happen? They would suck anyway.
and they would suck worse. Or better yet, somehow he would be the cause for the end of the world.
Right. or they'd go, they turn to Aerosmith and start fucking making movie soundtracks for every goddamn movie in the 90s. Yeah.
They did. It'd be funny, like, years later, you come back in the future, and instead of Aerosmith being on the soundtrack to Armageddon, it's Metallica.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I don't know. Sell out. Motherfuckers, how could
You changed the future.
I don't know who you are anymore. But I'm to get it out there. I do love Injustice for All. It's just you can't hear the bass. That's my only gripe about that album. And I can only imagine what that album would have been like if Cliff Burton were still alive. You know,
Man.
I'm sure he would have brought in a lot more of that album because honestly, he taught those guys a lot about music. He taught them about making riffs and just those guys were kids, and he was like way older than them too.
Like 50 years old.
I think he was about at least 5, probably about. I'm gonna guesstimate
boys,
about 5 or 10
teach
years.
you how to rock out.
But man, he was one hell of a musician. It's sad that he died the way he did. Which a bus they were on a tour. Their bus hit a ice pocket on the road. It basically swung to its side. There's a window where Cliff Burton was sleeping. There's a window right next to him.
Yeah.
He fell out the window, and the bus slammed on him on its side and killed him.
Ain't that a fucking way? Now,
I know.
The thing is, you think that guy was asleep still? I'm not even making a joke. Like, when he went out the window, I mean, that's
you can only hope it's quick because if you get thrown, you're gonna wake up. I hate even imagining that. But
man, I'm trying to think. Like, can you imagine getting thrown from a window in your sleep? Because I can only think like he had a split
from
second
a bus, which is pretty high up.
Well, I'm thinking like he had a split second, like what the fuck, and then a bus fell on.
Right,
and it was like fuck. I mean, I'm hoping like it didn't have time to register.
Yeah,
what
I know.
happened. It's just like shit. Like I woke up and I fell asleep again, except I fell asleep forever this time.
Yeah, I know. That's I would hope to imagine it just felt like a real quick nightmare, and then
or maybe,
and then the devil takes him and like
and he's rocking out down there.
and it has all the virgins spread out for him. So
I'm thinking
he can do what he will.
Yeah, man, that's the best gig ever. How'd I get here? I don't know, but
Cliff,
fuck.
bring your bass.
Man, maybe he had one of those, like, he thought he was dreaming, like, hey, look, I'm flying, slam,
I'm Superman.
Splat.
Oh, no.
Yeah, nah, man, that's
horrible.
Fucked up way to go, boy.
Yeah, it is. And the other crazy thing is that the guitarist Kirk Hammett always tells this story whenever they talk about it, is that they actually, him and Cliff were having a card game, and they were wondering who was going to sleep on the top bunk on the bus, and they played a game to decide who was going to sleep in that bunk, and Kirk lost. So he's always, that guy, whenever he's in interviews, he's always thinking, man, that could have easily just been my ass, Man,
but what is it with musicians flipping coins for who's going to die?
I know, right?
You remember?
Yeah, you think about
Richie Valens?
Yeah, La Bamba?
Yeah, Richie Valens and what's that nerd with those Buddy Holly?
Buddy Holly, yeah.
Yeah, flipping the coin to see who's going to fly on a plane.
And the Big Bopper.
And the big, yeah. Richie Valens gets on the plane and fucking, what's the fuck, man?
Flipping a coin, wondering who's gonna take the car or who's gonna go flying. Yeah, so
I wonder if musicians flip coins to see who's going to overdose or something.
I'm sure, man.
We only got one needle here for heroin. Let's flip a coin to see who gets it.
Yeah, right.
And it's funny because you know what? The guy who took the heroin lives. Yeah. The guy who didn't take it walks out of the door and gets hit by a bus or something. Oh well, I don't have nothing else to do but go home. Yeah.
If we ever do travel, I'll be doing some coin flipping with you guys, and hopefully we'll be all right. Now I'm gonna be thinking about that. If we, for some reason, Spill ever has to travel together, like maybe when we go to the Comic-Con.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna tell everybody.
Yeah, what? We'll decide. Yeah, well, sorry, Spill can only afford 2 plane tickets.
Let's see who goes.
And they're getting a bus for you other guys, and if that ever happens, I'm gonna be thinking, oh shit.
Just don't flip the coin. Yeah. That's it. I think
I'm
coin
gonna have to decide. Somebody's
thing.
gonna have to decide for me anyway. I mean, what are you gonna UPS my ass over there?
We'll do it some other way. We'll play rock, paper, scissors. When you bring that coin into the picture, that's death there.
I know it is. How about we? You know what? How about we just walk like fucking Lord of the Rings? All right. Have you dressed up as Gandalf?
And we'll be ready for Comic-Con till we get there. We'll be all dirty and shit. We just came from a long journey. It'd be like that fucking wizard in that Triumph the Dog video. Like, well, I just came to see what you Jedis are up to. We are from the past.
Fresh hound.
Fresh hound. Yeah. If we start today, we can actually walk and make it to Comic-Con. Probably by the time Comic-Con starts. Just it.
God damn. Now you have me wondering what that wizard's name was. Was it like
that
Blackheart or
Black Wolf?
Black Wolf. There you go.
Man, it's famous. I was fascinated by that guy. I wish I had money when I saw that video because for people who have seen the Triumph, the insult dog video where it's like his most famous video where he was it Comic-Con?
No, he was at the Phantom Menace.
The Phantom Menace premiere. That's right.
People were lined up. Yeah.
And all these people dressed up like Star Wars characters were lined up. They got this Negro across the street. A black dude dressed up.
It's like a black kid.
With glasses. Yeah. And dressed up in a green felt wizard suit and a fake white beard.
Yeah, he had a fake white beard.
Here's the kicker: he was eating a fillet of fish.
That's right. Hanging out with his fillet of fish, watching everyone in line.
And that fool stepped up, and he was like, you can hear him in the background when Triumph was talking about it. He was like, "Oh, would you look at this?" Yeah, in the background, you heard him like, well, I just came to see what you Jedis were up to today.
Another day in L.A.
That fool showed up at a Star Wars premiere.
Yeah. Was that L.A. or New York?
I can't remember. I'm saying it's New York.
Okay, yeah.
I can't remember though, but I really don't know. But I just thought it was funny how Star Wars just brought all the fucking freaks out. He was like those people that show up at Civil War reenactments.
Oh yeah.
Where they dressed up like Star Trek people. And they're like, they act like they just got beamed down from the ship and they're walking in the middle of the war.
Right.
Apparently we have gone back in time on the planet Earth, Captain.
Those motherfuckers are getting into it.
They're like, in the Civil War,
playing out an episode.
What the fuck is going on? Yeah, and they're playing out the episode. Yeah. And they start chasing them, and like the fake Mr. Spock, and it's talking in the fake shiny. It's like, they appear to be hostile, Captain. Let's get the fuck out of here.
And those actors are fucking just getting pissed off. Like,
because
you're making a farce. You're making a farce out of this. Yeah.
I mean, they're all kind of nerdy in their own way. But like the Star Wars people and the Star Trek people, like they're true nerds. Like those Star Trek guys, they're true nerds doing that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Those fucking Civil War reenactment guys, they're rednecks with that sense of history. They're like, man, we into this shit.
That is a way of life.
Yeah, they ain't nerds like these guys are. They're nerdy, but they're not nerds. They're fucking guys who get drunk and go out there and do that reenactment shit. They ain't fucking around with that.
Oh man, that is a good way of getting your ass beat. I always thought. I mean, you can fucking find Spock in a corner crying, fucking missing a tooth. Like one of his ears is fucking like falling off.
All torn up and shit.
His phaser's cracked over his head.
And I'd like to see, he's like, it'd be funny because when they start getting their ass beat, they're kind of in character, but they're kind of out of character. Captain, help! Help, Captain! Like the guy who plays Mr. Spock instead of all that, like, Captain. He's like, help, Captain, help me out of here! Oh, fuck, shit!
This is illogical.
Get this motherfucker off me! Yeah, I love that.
He's trying to pinch everybody that Vulcan,
and it don't work.
Yeah, it don't work. That's his only fighting move.
They seem to resist, Captain. Oh, fuck my hand.
Yeah, beat me the fuck out of here. Come on, Richie. It's not my name. It's Kirk, you dumbass.
Let's flip a coin to see who gets beamed up. Yeah, man, those fuckers, boy. I love that. I love that they kind of do that shit. Like normally I'd be like, man, that's the nerdiest thing you could do, but that's kind of creative.
No, it is. It is. You know what? When the first I heard of that, I was like, wow, that is just a genius fucking idea. And the only way I do that is just to be a dick, just walking around, just like studying them, like looking at them like primitive idiots. But I would love to dress up as fucking Ash if I could. It's like I'd be time traveling, so that would be my deal.
So you go back,
you primitive screwheads.
You can do that. You can like put people out there who
make it work.
Who are like the Necrocomicons or whatever they are, the fucking possessed people.
Oh, the Deadites?
The Deadites, yeah. They can have the Deadites out there blending in, and you could go out there fighting the Deadites while the Confederacy and the Union are fighting each other too. And it's just like, and they're like, what the fuck is going on here?
There's a Confederate soldier eating his sandwich, and then behind him, you're just a big old, ah! And then
You know what'd be
and then
funny?
you pull out your shotgun right in front of his face and boom. But you make the sound effect with your mouth. Boom.
Yeah, yeah.
You see the Confederate soldier turns around and sees the fucking my friend fall over.
Yeah.
It's like, I just saved your life, buddy.
And you walk off.
This is my boomstick.
You know, it'd be funny. You came running on your case, rolling over the hill, that chainsaw in your hand. You tell them, you guys get the fuck out of here, run! And then behind you, you got like 100 friends of yours dressed like deadites running over the hill.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here, everybody!
Get out of here! Run for your lives!
Bring those motherfuckers who act like zombies out there who do those zombie days.
Yeah.
Mixed in with the Star Trek people.
No shit.
We've seen them come in the middle of some sort of supernatural battle, Captain.
with Benny Hill music playing. Nice. Who's that dickhead? I'm he who comes from the sky to deliver you from the terrors of the
Now
dead.
that's the fucking party we need to plan. All this
there
shit right
you
here.
go.
But we need
that's next year's Spillcom.
exactly. We need to spring it on some unsuspecting people. Though.
Right.
Just bring all these elements to one group who's out there just trying to do like one simple thing. Now I love that. You know, speaking of all this nerdy shit, man. Some of our stories that we're going to talk about today. We got a couple of things. We were meant to talk about this a while back. It's old news, but it's just funny to us. Some guy saves something on comic book day. So you know that's kind of fucked up.
A real superhero doing some superhero awesomeness at a comic book shop.
At a comic book shop.
Yeah, in Australia.
Hey, if it's going to happen anywhere.
Of all places.
And then we have some celebrity news. And we like to talk about celebrity news when it's really weird or really messed up. We have one guy who's acting all fucked up, just out there acting like a fool. And then we got another guy who kind of ran into some trouble, says he was racially profiled.
I know.
And the story is kind of messed up, but it is funny. I don't even laugh at this dude, but it's funny. We'll talk about that. Do we have anything else in here? I mean, we gotta get to a movie tonight. So that's probably all we'll cover right there. I just want to make sure that's all we had.
I think we're good to go, Cole.
We're good to go.
Don't worry about that.
All right, people.
Well, buddy, I know one thing. I'm fucking ready for this bullshit train.
Well, shit, let's get this shit started. Look,
Hell yeah.
The steam is rising off the bullshit already.
It smells like shit, too.
Oh, man.
Jesus.
Let's get it going. I love the smell of that bullshit when we're getting ready to go in the morning. So, man, you ready?
I can taste it.
What you saying? It's got flavor.
Oh, God, I'm ready.
Yeah, you ready? This bullshit is ready.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Oh, whoa, wait a minute, man. Look who's coming up here now. You stepping, look at him stepping through the bullshit, just tracking little shit hooves all over here.
Man, wipe your goddamn hooves off, dude.
Yeah,
You
ain't nobody tell you.
You're sitting right next to me, man. Why you sit next to Corey with that
Just
shit?
because you getting on the bullshit train doesn't mean you got to track bullshit all over this nice carpet on here.
Where's my stewardess at?
Hey, don't call her in here.
This black guy over here. I mean, here's a goat over here. I think he's from SNL.
You know what we're talking about. That's a good hit right there. I love that you drop clues to some of this stuff that's happening. All right, Ghost, wipe your feet off and sit down, man, and pull that goddamn guitar. Y'all ready? You ready? You want to mess up? You ready? Let's do this! Oh shit! Look, he's got that cloth underneath his feet. He's wiping up the shit, but he's moonwalking while he does it and playing the guitar.
God,
it's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
That moonwalk is extra nice and bullshitty today.
He's just making more of a mess than he started with, just streaking bullshit all over the carpet. God damn it!
Writing his name on the floor.
With his ass. Look at that. That's a talented go. How you get on at it, man? How you
get out of here, man?
All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing because I got this up, and this dude is looking at me in this picture right here.
Oh yeah,
he's talking about this deal of Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Spider-Man exists,
a real hero,
and a lot of people see. You know, the reality differs from the fiction that we see in comic books and movies and
cartoons
and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people think Spider-Man is hanging out in New York. No, that fool lives in Australia.
No, he's out traveling the world. It's crime everywhere on this planet.
Yeah, he don't stop just here in America. He's got a world tour of crime fighting going on.
He's hanging out in every neighborhood.
That fool, it's funny though, he's only fighting crime in comic book stores.
Yeah, only in comic book stores. Yeah.
It's safe there.
He's not about to go to Harlem.
No, he ain't going.
He can't handle that shit.
Yeah, he ain't going to those Australian bars and pubs and shit.
He's not Batman.
He's like, where can I fight crime that has the least amount of danger?
Yeah, I know.
A comic book store.
Yeah.
You know, a shoplifter at a comic book store.
Right.
The story goes right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. Tell the story.
Okay, all right, I'll read the story. As we said, this is old people, but we just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
All right. When Michael, now I don't even know what his last name is, Balderstone, a comic book store owner, dressed as Spider-Man for a promotional event in his shop, he never imagined that by the end of the day, he would become a real-life crime-fighting superhero. Let's not take it too far now.
Too late.
Yeah.
It's on printed paper now.
He's official.
It's official now.
Got a certificate. Luckily, Mr. Balderstone's spider sense was tingling, and he was able to thwart an attempted theft from his shop in, let me see what this says, Adelaide?
I think you got it right.
Adelaide. Yeah. With the aid of the Flash. Wait a minute, I didn't even know this.
Oh, yeah.
The Flash.
DC heroes coming into play.
Oh, but it gets deeper.
Oh, no, even more heroes.
And some trusted Jedi Knights wielding lightsabers. The only thing, and it says, and a mysterious black dude dressed up as a wizard.
Eating a filet of fish.
He threw his filet of fish at the guy, blinded him. Put crumbs in his eyes.
He threw that tartar sauce on the floor.
I cast the fishy spell upon you.
Fresh hound.
Fresh fish. This dude just got the beat down from all kind of nerds there.
I think he even beat him down with his hand where he did the sound effect with his fist.
Pow, bang, kapoom, Excelsior. Oh, he couldn't use that. That's trademark. Okay, so the comical crime caper began on. You goddamn right, that's comical. Began on Saturday morning in the Adelaide, if I have that right, Adelaide Comic Center, tucked away in a shopping center in the heart of the city. Fans dressed as their favorite superhero characters had descended on the store for the International Free Comic Book Day. Boy, these nerds just looking for any reason to fucking dress up.
Hey, you know what? I went to Free Comic Book Day in the day it happened here in Austin, and I tell you what, man, there's at least about 8 people dressed up in costumes, and dude, there were 2 chicks there. Holy fuck!
Dressed as who?
Dressed up as Star Sapphire and Black Canary. And check this out.
Oh, you got pictures?
I got pictures too, my brother. Hold on here, man. Get ready for this, boy.
Is the star chick making out with the canary?
Oh hell! Watch this. Watch this. It's
now, you better not like pull up a dick or something on there.
Check these chicks out.
Oh, let me see this. God damn. They kind of got a little bit of the butterface going on. You're not.
But no, the Star Sapphire chick is pretty fucking hot though.
I mean, and the thing what I like about these girls, they're girls. They got curves. They
got some curves.
They're kind of thick. When I say thick, I mean I ain't talking like
J-Lo.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, they slick.
I know.
These fucking nerds. Like these girls are getting hotter all the time. Man.
Isn't that depressing?
It is. The nerd guys just get fucking nerdier, and the nerd girls get hotter.
They get nerdier and fucking older, and the nerd girls are all young and hot now.
Oh, getting hot. Yeah. What the fuck?
I mean, what? How did we get away with
this? Yeah. Well, it's because you know why? It's because girls can just get away with wearing some of the craziest shit as long as it shows off some of their nice parts.
Oh yeah.
Now, for some reason, that guy could be fucking fine as hell, built and all kind of shit. Even if he's built to be a superhero, he better be doing something like that requires him to walk around with his shirt off or something like that. Because if he dresses up in a costume, like some tights type thing,
like this guy.
Let me see.
This guy was my favorite. You'll see why.
What the fuck? No, not like this guy.
That's General.
How tall is General Zod?
Yeah.
How tall is this guy?
He's probably about 5 foot.
I'm looking at this guy. He's standing by a car.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like a few feet in front of the car. Yeah. And he's just coming up a head above the trunk. And he's looking serious too, like he's like, I wish Superman would show up here. I'll whoop his ass.
When I saw him, I was like, oh fuck, General Zod.
He's a fucking midget, man.
The general. You're a bit small for a general, but yeah, you're still the general.
But he's got the General Zod hairline.
Oh, he does.
Like Terrence Stamp. Is that what's his name?
Terrence Stamp. Yeah.
It took me a while to realize who that was until you started to say General. I'm like, General Zod.
That's right. He has a fucking beard and everything, dude.
Yes.
Awesome.
You and your ass. You remember when
it's you and your heirs?
That's what I was saying. Now,
when I was a kid, I thought it was his ass. Yeah, I'll have you, and then someday You're ass!
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it sounded like ass, but
Yeah, because in Superman, the first Superman, General Zod they're setting him up for part 2.
Yeah, they're
and
sending
he's
him off to the
talking
Phantom
to
Jor-El.
Jor-El, who's played by
who's played by Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando.
so he's Marlon Brando.
I got an offer you can't refuse, General. I'm gonna see into the Phantom Zone. You get to bring me back a hamburger.
But
You never invited me for coffee to your house. The show of disrespect. I'll send us you to the Phantom Zone.
But that fool was talking to Jor-El.
Yeah.
And he's telling him, and when I was a kid, I thought it was the same thing.
Yeah.
I'll get you and your ass. I was like, damn, this fool is ghetto, man.
Yeah, I know.
But no, so I remember being at Comic-Con, and they had this dude. I mean, he was like Jaleel White big. Not Jaleel White, but
Michael Jai White.
I'm talking about fucking Urkel. No, Michael Jai White.
Okay.
Please, Jaleel White.
Yeah, sorry.
Michael J. White. I didn't mean to insult you by calling you Urkel, all right? Yeah, Michael J. White. He's the black dude, big like Michael J. White. I mean, fucking huge.
Yeah.
Walking around a goddamn Captain America outfit.
It's a black Captain America.
It's the black. He was the black Captain America. I even meant to mention that last week. There's a comic that's out where and I forgot the name of it, but they talk about the black Captain America because you remember they had that experiment that they talked about where they gave black soldiers I think what was it that they gave them? It was are
you talking about it in the comic book?
No.
Or in real life? Oh yeah, wasn't that? Well, fuck. I always get the Tuskegee. Is that
the Tuskegee experiment? Yeah, where they gave I think I want to say it was syphilis or something.
I don't know what it was, but because
it was.
Are you looking that up?
Yeah, because it's
I want to know.
It's called the Tuskegee experiment.
Right. Okay.
I just forgot what they gave these guys.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what they gave.
It was syphilis.
Syphilis. Okay,
yeah, they gave syphilis to black men, so they kind of used that storyline as an analogy for the Captain America storyline. You know, Captain America was given the super serum, the super soldier serum,
right?
And they experimented on this super soldier serum on black soldiers. Mm-hmm. And some of them died, but one actually became a super soldier. And so this dude came up at Comic-Con during the BET panel, and he had a question to ask, and he's like, I just want to let everybody know that I am the original Captain America, the black Captain America. Many soldiers died to get this experiment done for the white Captain America.
Goddamn Tuskegee experiment fucked me up, but also benefited me.
It's like somebody experimented on your head right now because you should have been talking. What's your fucking question?
He has a whole origin.
He's
waiting on one of the comic book writers to start writing that shit down.
Like he was offended. Like he came in like, I'm Captain America, the real Captain America. And it's like, hey brother, there ain't no real Captain America, all right? That motherfucker's fictional. Yeah. Okay, sit your ass down.
Yeah. America don't want nothing to do with your ass right now.
I yelled this down the hall, by the way, because I wanted ass coming after me. I mean, that dude got a shield and everything, boy. And I remember I saw him again. Yeah. And he's either at the next Comic-Con or was later at that same Comic-Con that I saw him. And he walked by me, and I guess he recognized because he was like, so.
Holy fuck. All right, I swear to God, if I fucking see this guy, I'm going to interview him.
You will see him at the next one. I mean, he's one of those guys you have to see him. Yeah. He could break his leg and that motherfucker's going to limp. He's going to crawl to Comic-Con to show up that fucking suit.
I just want to ask him, I only got to ask him one question.
What's your fucking problem? No.
Hey, brother, what's this all about? I'm sure he'll tell me.
And then run. Yeah. You know Captain America's white, don't you?
Right, I'll say at the very end.
And he'll throw that shield at your ass.
Hit me in the back of my head. Hit me in my head. Hey! Ow! Yeah. Superman, where are you? Superman!
This fool, though, he would have fit right in. Where was he on Comic Book Day in Australia?
Yeah.
Even that dude, as big as he is and built, and I'm sure girls think that dude is fine when he's out the Captain America outfit, but goddamn, when he's wearing that suit, I can't. Hey, look, beat my ass, but you look crazy, okay? Sorry. If you a chick, though, perfect. Let's see what we got here. I was talking about dressing up. Okay. Mingling among the customers in fancy dress. Oh, no, I was above that. They were talking about how the people came out and how the fans dressed up as their superheroes for an event designed to encourage children to read comics. I just want parents. I mean, hey, look, My mom encouraged me to read comics when I was coming up. She was like, as long as you're reading, baby.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't care what you read.
The only thing I read that I gave a shit about at the time, the first comic book I ever had was Secret Wars 2. It had that cover where you see all the superheroes and you see that shadowy villain in the
I got that.
In the foreground. And I hate to admit it, but I'll be honest with you. That's the first thing I ever stolen. I stole that from I stole it from a 7-Eleven. I saw it and I was like, I didn't even know how much it was or what. I was just like, I gotta have this, and I just kind of
just ran out there.
I just rolled out with my comic.
Stop!
Yeah, you're ruining the comic book.
The comic books all wrinkled and shit by the time you get home.
That was the first and last time I ever stole anything.
I know parents hear this comic day and they're like, Jesus, this is just what we need to encourage them to read more fucking comics. Like, we need to encourage them. We want them to read books, not comic books. Goddamn it, where's free book day?
No shit. Yeah, sorry.
But, if your kids are reading,
ain't ever coming.
Yeah, if your fucking kids are reading, shut up.
Yeah.
Goddamn, kids can, if they're reading anything, then you're good, because kids can't fucking read.
No.
If your kid is reading the fucking billboard down the street, you're good.
Yeah, I know.
If your kid is reading a cereal box,
as long as you have an interest in fucking reading words, yeah.
Because motherfuckers leaving high school not being able to read shit.
Oh, I know, man. I mean, it's funny. The guys were talking about it the other day as far as some of the comments we get, and we look at like some of the spellings and the way the grammar is, and you're just like, oh God, what's going on with the school system?
I hope you in a hurry.
No, that's all I can think about. I'm like, I hope you're using your text or whatever your text way of typing out things, but
because this is fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, they're giving comic books away to kids. Let them read that shit, all right? Because these motherfuckers can't read. Today, reading is like knowing what a logo looks like.
Yeah,
I said Nike.
Yeah,
how you motherfucker? How you can't read?
I know.
Nigga couldn't look like Nike. That's why.
Fragile. Yeah, that must be Italian.
Yeah. Okay. Read this. It said that says. Can you read? Yeah, it says Nike. Okay, what's that word after? Nike shoe, motherfucking Nike shoe.
I don't know about all that reading and shit.
Yeah, shit. I wear those motherfuckers. I don't read them.
Yeah.
All right. So it says mingling among the customers in fancy dress, including a Wolverine, a Catwoman, and someone dressed as Kick-Ass, the character from the recent British film about a hapless American teenager, or blah, blah, blah. Mr. Balderstone noticed someone acting suspiciously.
I wonder who that guy was dressed up as.
You sound like that black woman who's in movies and TV shows is always singing when there's a real dramatic part coming up in something.
Oh, yeah. I'll be sure to sue her.
No, she gonna sue you.
That's my
motherfucking
shit.
stealing my thunder. Hey, I can't read, but I can sue. And by the way, people, I don't mean to insinuate that black people are the only people who cannot read.
No,
okay?
no.
I'm doing it.
There's plenty of white people can't read.
I don't know any.
Corey lives with one of them now.
So the customer who was dressed as himself.
Oh,
that's how he stood out.
That villain. Yeah.
Everybody else in costume. That normal guy in there.
That one dickhead.
Brought attention to himself.
Yeah.
He was a comic book fan in an overcoat and jeans, and you're wearing an overcoat too. Motherfucker's probably hot as hell out there. You coming in an overcoat.
Are you sure he didn't dress up as the Flasher?
No, he was the shoplifter. Allegedly picked up an X-Men omnibus valued at $160. $160. That is 97 pounds for those of you in the UK. From the window display. Okay, now check out what this dude was saying. Probably in costume while he said this. This is the store owner who was dressed like Spider-Man. My spider sense was tingling, Mr. Balderstone. Age 45.
Are you sure that Star Sapphire chick wasn't there? I think his dick was tingling instead.
No. Something else.
Something else
would have been tingling. Yeah. He never would have saw that guy stealing.
No, that would make more sense.
That guy needs to have a villain duo team of him and one of those hot nerd chicks come in there. You walk around and let me steal some shit.
Yeah.
Let all the dick tingling happen on everybody else. He told the Times while he fielded congratulatory calls for his superhero behavior, I didn't want to scare him off, so I followed him around the store and eventually said, "Are you right there, mate?"
Are you right there, mate?
Are you right there, mate? with no police.
Want to get out of here?
And when I got home, put the comic book back. With no police, you better be glad that motherfucker wasn't Russell Crowe in that costume.
or Mel Gibson dressed up as a road warrior.
Oi.
It's the wrong comic book.
You would have started your fucking trousers there. Pull your arm out. Crack. Ah, fuck. Give me back my goddamn comic book. With no police or Batman on hand to help. Now, that's what they said.
Yeah.
Ha ha, old Batman.
Real heroes.
Mr. Balderstone decided to take matters into his own red and blue lycra-clad hands. I'm 160 centimeters tall and 57 kilograms because, over there they measure things. Yeah.
It's all crazy.
Yeah, exactly. It's all fucked up.
It all don't make no sense.
If it ain't what we do.
If it ain't American, it ain't nothing.
Yeah, if it ain't pounds and feet, you fucked. Change your shit.
Yeah.
So
pick up a book.
He says, I'm a tiny bloke, but I just grabbed his bag and looked in it, and there was the book. Oh, he's like that General Zod character.
Yeah.
Right? I had 50 people in the store, so I just shouted for someone to guard the front door. And that's when the Legion of Superheroes flew in and guarded the exit. And I didn't say all this shit. And it just happened that, but this does say this. And it just happened that the Jedi Knights were there, and they had the lightsabers out, so they held the door until the police arrived. You know what? This dude.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You should have. You know what? He should have actually started playing a character. This comic book isn't worth it, little one. Come, let me buy you a drink.
These aren't the comic books you're looking for.
Damn.
This little book isn't worth it. Now, let me buy you a drink. This dude was probably capable.
I don't like you. My friend doesn't like you either. You better watch yourself.
That's what if I were the guy stealing, that's what I would have said.
I've captured 100 shoplifters in 20 different stores.
This guy's wanted in 12 systems.
This fool here, you know what? He probably could have beat everybody's ass and left that store.
Oh, I'm sure.
But he was probably just dumbfounded.
He could have beat them with that fucking book. That omnibus is fucking huge.
Well, he could have swung that book and probably beat his way. But he's probably something like, I can't fucking believe this. He's probably something laughing his ass off.
Jedi Knights.
Yeah, Jedi
Spider-Man.
Knights, fucking Spider-Man.
The Flash ran. He looked at his hands. His fucking book is gone.
Yeah, what?
Flash
This
holds
dude.
it.
And meanwhile, the Flash they got in that store, is probably running like 20 miles an hour. You know?
He got some old Reeboks on.
20 miles an hour. That's fast. That fool's probably running 1,000 miles. What's the relation here? Goddamn, that motherfucker was running half a mile an hour.
Just running a lot.
Yeah, he was running slow. Yeah,
he's really fast.
He ain't the real Flash. It was some fat dude.
Yeah.
Who just walked by real fast.
He just walked by, grabbed the book. Yoink.
I'll take that.
Hey, where'd my book go?
And the guy's still right in front of him, just walking off, eating fries and shit. The fuck?
He looked at Spider-Man. Here you go, Bobby. What's the guy's name? Michael. Here you go, Michael.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna go finish my fries.
Yeah.
This dude's probably sitting on the ground just laughing his ass off.
I know. How could you not, man? I mean,
and the police came up, and that guy was just like...
And imagine the police walking in, fucking arresting that guy, and just like looking at all these goddamn people dressed up as superheroes and Jedi Knights, and I'm like, well, it's just fucking crazy, Mike.
Good job.
Yeah. Good job.
And while walking out laughing.
Thank you.
And they probably asked the guy, like, how the fuck did you not escape from this? And it's like, man, look at this shit. This shit is funny. Okay, I was laughing my ass off until y'all got here. That shit was entertaining. It was worth getting caught.
Oh, God. I only wish Batman was there. So when those cops came, he's like, where's Commissioner Gordon?
And the police are like, you late, man. But hey, get it.
Why?
No! But not for Free Comic Day. Oh, okay, all right, okay. Get my comic on.
He crawls out of a window. Yeah. Cape gets caught.
I know. Little help, please. These fools, but we're looking at. Are we on the verge of the next evolution? I mean, are we actually getting
of superheroes?
Real superheroes now?
I hope
we got those guys in Minneapolis. I don't either.
I don't want to look at that shit.
I don't want to. I really don't want to see people getting shot.
Remember when comic books were cool?
I mean, because you know what? They would ruin the whole allure of comic book
superheroes.
Oh, yeah. You see, like, these dudes, because the only people going to really dress like superheroes are either going to be, like, fat nerds or crazy people.
Right.
And
crazy people.
And the people who can
really hot chicks.
Are really hot chicks. And you know what?
Which I don't have a problem with.
Yeah. You're going to either laugh at them, be scared of them, or going to want to fuck them.
Yeah, exactly.
But crime ain't going to have nothing to do with that shit.
Oh, no, not at all.
And you know what? You can see all that at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
It ain't like they got to start existing anywhere else.
I'm surprised nobody tries to steal shit at Comic-Con. I'm surprised you don't hear more of those stories.
You better not. Those fucking superheroes be on your ass. Quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah, right. And the real actors, too, who actually play the superheroes. Yeah.
See, I would be scared to do anything at Comic-Con anywhere near that convention center because...
because we work for Spill.
Well, that's one. That we don't want to tarnish the image of the site.
Corey Coleman.
But two,
stealing the fucking statue of Incredible Hulk.
I know. Getting beat down by the black Captain America and shit. That's the thing, though. These fools, they're waiting.
Yeah.
They're waiting to actually act out those fantasies.
Oh, yeah.
And
they are.
maybe one or two people can't do shit to you, but imagine all these comic book nerds ganging up on your ass. Like, we look at zombies, you say, zombies are slow. They know they can't do nothing, but if they all merge on you,
I know, yeah.
Ain't shit you can do. All these fucking nerds
you're fucked. Yeah. Read Walking Dead. That'll teach you a lesson.
Yeah, shit. These fucking nerds gang up on your ass and you can't escape that shit.
Yeah. You can see the nerds looking up at the ceiling trying to find shit to grab onto to swing from.
Yeah,
like, I wonder if that can hold my weight. Should cut back on those hot pockets.
I'm going to do this. Make it happen. Yeah, these fools, man,
That is awesome, though. I only wish there was, like, somebody videotaping that shit. You imagine how badass that would look?
Yeah, where was that,
how
man?
ridiculous. Yeah, where's the video cameras at?
They had a video camera in the store.
I don't know why. God, they should have released that fucking footage, man.
No, you know what, man?
I wish they had a video camera at that fucking comic book day I went to with those chicks, man.
Well, you had.
I was I got lucky though. I didn't want to be the guy just taking pictures of just random chicks because I'm like I don't want to creep anybody out. So when I was leaving, they were walking in, and I was just like, hey, good day, ma'am. Do you mind if I take a picture of you because you're a Star Sapphire? You're one of my favorite comic book heroes of all time, and I would very much love to have a picture of you. Would you please? I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a picture of you today.
Yeah, man, that nerds.
And you know what? They fucking loved it. They were like, oh, fuck yeah. And I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And I left.
Come on,
I went on my way and read my comic books.
Yeah, shit.
Crying on the inside, just going, man, I want my Star Sapphire.
I'm looking at that too, crying. I'm like, shit, I want this too.
I know, man. God damn. That girl's going to make some fucking dipshit real lucky. Or give him a big ass headache. I don't know.
I'm going to be mad as hell if these fucking nerd kids are getting that shit.
I know.
Because it means I'm going to have to dress up like a fucking nerd now just to get a fucking hot chick.
It's like we're going to have to join the party.
There we go, man. We got to form our own Justice League.
I know.
The Justice League of Pussy.
I want to be Swamp Thing. Just put some moss on my ass.
Man, where were the superheroes when my man was in trouble on this plane?
Oh, no.
Where were the superheroes to help him?
He is a superhero.
I know.
He should have helped himself.
Now, people, who are we talking about? See if you heard this story. Mm-hmm. My man, he is a superhero. Yeah. My man, Warhammer.
Yeah, Warhammer.
War Machine.
War Machine.
So whoever the fuck he is, War Machine.
No, I forgive you.
Yeah. Motherfucker, this guy.
Don't worry. You asshole.
The black Iron Man.
Yeah, some nerd, some Leog fan out there screaming, "You dipshit!"
I'm screaming back at that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't fuck about this.
How dare you?
Yeah, shit. I don't care who he could be. Warhammer, War Machine,
Who's he
War
talking
Thunder,
about?
but he motherfucker couldn't get saved from getting racially profiled on that plane.
Right. Now everyone's wondering, what is it, Terrence Howard?
What did Terrence Howard do now? No, Don Cheadle, my man Don Cheadle was on the plane. Now, Cole, she told me about this story.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me mad, but I had to laugh my ass off when I read it.
Come on,
I know. I was like, man, this is some fucked up comedy, but
right.
What happened? Well, I'm going to read this to you
tell
here.
the people what happened, Corey.
So Don Cheadle's on a plane. And when I was reading the story, I read it kind of fast. It sounded kind of confusing, so I hope it makes sense to you people out there. Let me read it slower. Iron Man 2 star Don Cheadle was left fuming after a recent flight from hell. Damn, they really built this shit up. They made it dramatic because he insists he was the victim of racial profiling. The Hotel Rwanda in Ocean's 11 star was traveling back to Los Angeles from a concert when he encountered rude airline staff who thought that he was trying to sneak into first class to sit next to his partner. What's this person's name? Bridget Coulter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When they say his partner, they mean with a name like Bridget. When they say partner, I'm going to assume that that's his girlfriend or something.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Partner means so many things today. I thought partner was meant for gays, only, but
Yeah, but no.
but apparently it's become unisex now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Not unisex, but
Well, it's just general term for being with somebody, I guess.
but for any sexual preference.
Yeah.
He recalls. Oh, let me see. He insists he was just asking if the couple could be seated together. He recalls, we get up to the ticket counter and we're trying to get our seats together. As we walk up to the counter, there's a crowd and we hear, everybody just back off. Just back off. So I walk up to her, the airline worker, and say, don't you mean back up? And she goes, yeah, you're right. Back up and back off. Oh, it's on now.
Shit going on.
Cheeto, who don't take no shit. No, it says Cheeto, decided to try a different approach and ask a stewardess when the couple boarded the aircraft. Oh, let me see. Cheeto. Okay, this is a weird word.
Yeah.
Well, Cheeto decided to try a different approach and ask a stewardess when the couple boarded the aircraft. And I guess he's going to ask if they could sit together.
Right.
But he was shocked to find that she was even ruder. So everybody's ruining this dude's day.
Yeah.
He explains, I go up to a flight attendant on the plane and say, ma'am, we're seated in different seats. And she says, well, I can't change seats on the plane. I said, Don Cheadle, he says, no, I'm aware of this. And she goes, I guess they have an expletive here. What do you want me to do about it?
Yeah.
And he says, nothing. That's fine. So later, I go up, and this John Cheadle's still talking. So later, I go up to her again and ask her, what was the problem? She went, well, what did you want me to do about it? So I said, I wanted you to attend. Help me. So I turned around to sit down, and she goes, don't you turn your face to me. Oh, Jesus Christ. What airline were they flying?
They must be flying airlines.
Yeah. Don't fuck with me, airline. And then she tells him, I will get you thrown off the plane. Oh. The woman had to be on some drug. And that's what he's saying. This woman had to be high. The fuck with the Cheeto.
Yeah. I'm War Machine, goddammit.
So I used a colorful expression to her and kept moving to my seat.
See, what does that mean, colorful expression?
Fuck you, go bitch. Fuck herself. Yeah, bitch, fuck you.
Yeah, just say it. Yeah. Fuck you, cunt. Fucking blow your ass up. I'm War Machine, bitch.
The fuck I am.
I'm an international star. Superhero.
Damn it. The flight attendant finally came to her senses and apologized to Cheeto. He says, right before the end of the flight, she pulls 2 bottles of Cavassier, and that's a cognac. Mm-hmm. She pulls 2 bottles of Cavassier between our seats. I said, what is this? Why are you giving this to me? She said, I'm sorry, and this is my way of apologizing. I was told that there was a black guy with a hat on, sneaking into first class, and I thought that was you. And then he's like, all right, so that's just racism. Cool. To make things worse, the airline crew member mistook the Oscar nominee for the U.S. TV funny man, Tim Meadows. And that's why she brought the Cavassier, because Tim Meadows on Saturday Night Live, his character was the ladies' man.
Yeah.
Who always drank Cavassier.
Yeah. I got my bottle Cavassier. I have a fish sandwich. It's cool.
And
nice.
This is kind of fucked up because there was no other black guy apparently who was trying to sneak into first class on the plane from this. They didn't catch any of the black guy. So it makes me think that they saw him walk into first class.
Yeah.
And they're thinking, that guy, he don't belong in first class. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Blackie, what are you doing? Trying to get in first class again, eh? I've dealt with you before.
I'm sorry, sir. We heard Tim Meadows was sneaking onto the plane. We heard the ladies' man was trying to sneak into first class.
That black guy who they were talking about was probably Danny Glover, always trying to sneak in the first class. No, I belong in first class, bitch. Hey, get off me. Where's my wheelchair? Where's Tracy Morgan at so I can beat him with my cane?
You know what would be funny? If that other black dude was Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
You know what would be funny? If Terrence Howard actually was the one who said, because he's mad about not being an Iron Man 2.
Hey, man, look here, there's a black man trying to sneak into first class.
And then they go rush in there, and he's when everybody rushes in there, he's just sitting out there laughing. I'll fix you, cheater.
Yeah.
Take my part, will you? Ha ha.
Hey, baby, come here. Check out that bitch over there trying to sneak in the first class. That motherfucker. Yeah. Go grab his ass. If he tells you anything, you come back, tell me, baby. You can get off the plane.
Exactly.
He's gone.
I'm just trying to be a good citizen. Let you know some Negroes on the plane trying to sneak in the first class.
Brother's always trying to make me look bad.
That's fucking Terrence Howard's joke.
Yeah, I know his shit.
Fucking fix you, man.
Yeah.
I'm the real Warhammer, motherfucker.
Fuck you, Don.
War Machine, whatever the fuck my name is.
We're still friends. We're still friends,
Yo,
brother.
man.
We're still friends, brother. You know how it is. It's only business.
Yeah, he's probably waiting. He's probably on a waiting list.
Yeah.
And come to find out that Don
Oh, my
Cheadle
God.
is the one who in the seat that he wanted.
Yeah.
They're like, motherfucker, took my part and I took my seat.
Bitch right over here.
Yeah,
fix
he
him.
turns into his character from Hustle and Flow. He's all pissed off. He beats his ass in the goddamn restroom. It's like,
Look here, man. Now look, I know we done had some words and all. You can't be taking my seat, man. Yo, man, you took
Oh,
my part,
God.
man. Now you can be taking my seat.
Man, you know what? I would love to actually interview those two guys together and just ask about that whole Iron Man thing, because I heard those guys are pretty close friends. At least that's what I heard. And I've always been curious, like, how did that conversation go with, if they were close friends, like with Don going, hey Terrence, hope this doesn't, hope,
ruin your friendship.
Yeah, I hope this doesn't ruin our friendship. I hope this is cool. It's like,
Don Cheadle like,
fuck you.
well, if he quits getting me kicked off of planes, we'd be all right. Yo, man, you had that coming, man.
Oh man, but that's fucked up. But the worst part is I don't blame him for getting pissed off.
No, I don't. This is fucked up.
Yeah, it's saying, well, and also, with the double insult of fucking being accused of looking like fucking the
Tim Meadows.
Yeah, Tim Meadows.
Man, no, this was a fucked up flight. There was some race shit going on. All right, I don't care what anybody says. I mean, first of all. Yeah. They say there's a black guy trying to sneak on the plane. They don't catch this black guy, and then they confuse him, going back to racially profile the guy, and then come back and do this whole all black people look alike thing. That's fucked, man.
Yeah. No, it is. No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just, I don't know if he's making a bigger deal about this, because I would like to know what flight this is.
Yeah. Well, it seems like he obviously was telling he must have told a reporter something, because he's quoted in there like crazy. So. I really want to know what flight it is. I mean, I don't know if he's trying to be cool and just not get the flight any bad publicity. Yeah, who knows?
Because maybe he's had some really good flights with them. He just said, you know what? Yeah. This was a bad flight with some bad people on here. The whole airline's not like this.
Right.
I got some free flyer miles. I'm not about to lose this shit.
Right.
Next time, motherfucker, walk on that shit with a War Machine suit on.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, everybody recognize your ass then.
Yeah, the cops will recognize you, the FBI.
Now, remember, you know what? It'd be funny, but when he gets on, he'll come in that War Machine suit, and the stewardess is like, Stop. Oh, I'm sorry. So we heard a black guy dressed up as Iron Man tried to sneak onto the plane. God damn it.
Like comic book owner dressed up as Spider-Man, jumps on him and stops. So you can't be on this plane with all this
trouble?
With all this artillery.
Motherfucker, put on a cardboard Warhammer. God damn, I give one motherfucker put on a Warhammer machine and what the fuck, man? I can't get this. Put on a cardboard War Machine suit and then you'll be all right. God damn it. Fucking me up now.
Put on one of the whitest actors' masks. Go find that William Shatner mask. Put it on you. And everybody will leave you alone.
Exactly. Better yet, you know what you should do? Yeah, dress up in whiteface. Do a reverse Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Where he dressed up in blackface. Dress up as Robert Downey Jr. when you get on there.
You'll be fine.
Yo, man, I'm Robert Downey Jr.
They'll give you a tour of the cockpit.
What the fuck, man? I'm Robert Downey Jr. Talking with that black voice.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I'm Robert Downey Jr., man.
Come on, can't you tell?
Where my flight at?
Yeah, I'm Iron Man, bitch. You ever watch Sherlock Holmes? I did that shit.
Yeah, where my seat at?
First class, bitch. First class.
God damn
Better
it.
than no class. All you poor motherfuckers. He looks in the back. All you poor motherfuckers over there.
That'd be funny if the stewardess told him before she kicked off the plane.
Yeah.
You want first class? Sorry, you like school in the summertime. School in the summertime?
Yeah.
No class.
It'd be funny if Danny Glover's in the back in the no class section.
Yeah, and then back then.
The fuck is holding up my plane?
It got me too, brother.
Somebody sit that skinny ass fool down.
There you go, shit. Better yet, go in there dressed up like Taylor Swift or some shit. Hey, let though.
Oh my God.
Dress like a white
then,
chick.
Then he'll be confused with one of the Wayans brothers.
I saw that movie. Get your white.
No, you ain't fooling
Get
my
your
ass.
white face perpetrating ass on off this
That
plane.
movie was awful. Get out of here. Where's your brother at? I know he's on this plane too. Where's he at?
And then when he gets kicked off, one of the Wayans brothers dressed up like a white chick actually gets on. Can you believe that, ma'am? Tell me about it.
No, Wayne's brother, he's actually the waitress. He's a stewardess. He's a stewardess that kicked him out.
I kicked him off the plane.
Yeah.
That's why she sounded so ghetto.
Yeah.
Don't you turn your face to me.
No, you didn't.
Why does this white chick sound like a black man?
I don't give a fuck who you are, Eddie Murphy. You get your ass off this plane. This is my plane, bitch.
God damn it. Get off the fucking plane.
Hey, this ain't Soul Plane. This is my plane. Snoop Dogg ain't flying this bitch.
Yeah, exactly. The fuck you think this is? Get the fuck out of here. You know, it'd be funny if she actually brought him like, instead of Kavase, if he's like, what you bringing me this for? I ain't Tim Meadows.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. Let me correct that. Come back with a 40.
Yeah, I know.
You people like this, don't you?
Yeah.
Here you go. This will make everything better.
I ain't Lando Calrissian.
Here you go, Mr. Williams. Billy D, right?
Billy D.
God damn it. That motherfucker. Don Cheadle just jumps off the plane.
That's it. I'm walking.
Take this shit,
I'm
mama.
walking.
Pull a parachute out.
Hey, Don, you can walk with us anytime you want.
Exactly.
We'll all walk to
We'll walk
Comic-Con.
to Comic-Con. You want to go on a journey?
I know.
We'll settle all this shit by the time we get there. Bring your War Machine outfit, though.
Some white person gonna see us. God damn it! They're doing a black version of Lord of the Rings. God damn it! What the hell? You got to give me a fucking break already.
Beatboxing with the Lord of the Rings theme.
Yeah. Yeah. If I see Chris Rock in this motherfucker, I'm gonna slap him with that cane.
What we got here?
Yeah.
Man?
What else do we got?
I know we got something. here. Let me look what we got here. Oh, Joaquin
That craziness.
Phoenix.
Yeah, that
How
motherfucker.
could we
I
miss
know,
that?
right?
Let me see this fool here, man.
We just drowning in our own bullshit.
I know.
We forget.
Let me see
Can't
this fool
see shit.
right here, man. I'm still doing Terrence Howard in Hustling.
Oh, dude, why you looking that
See what
up?
you doing, man.
Man, did you hear about? Apparently, we missed the greatest SNL of all time, featuring Betty White.
I saw some of it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm looking for a copy of it. If anybody out there knows a link, maybe NBC has a link to where they have the whole show, but please send it to me. I'm not a fan of SNL at all, to be honest. But everyone and their mother's been telling me about Betty White's appearance on SNL this past weekend, and apparently it's like the greatest SNL ever in the longest time. Like every skit was a winner, apparently.
Man, yeah, she was. Now, here's the funny and cool thing about Saturday Night Live for me. I never watch Saturday Night Live, but when I catch it, it's weird. I always happen to catch it when it's like some groundbreaking show, one of the best shows. Like I caught the big Sarah Palin show that they did.
Oh yeah.
And then I saw one where they had a mistake when John Bon Jovi was on. Did you hear about this?
No,
So John Bon Jovi was hosting Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And Richie Sambora was out in the audience. And so he was supposed to be part of the skit. So John Bon Jovi's doing his thing, and he's like, "Hey, you there out in the audience," and it's Richie Sambora, and he gets up, and Richie Sambora's like, "Hey," and John Bon Jovi's like, "Yeah, what?" Richie Sambora's like, "Hey," and John Bon Jovi's like, "Yeah, hey," and Richie Sambora's like, John Bon Jovi's looking at me, he's just like, it was one line. You know? Just one line.
Shit.
At this point,
Yeah.
you knew that they fucked up whatever was supposed to happen.
Whatever skit. Richie Sambora forgot his line.
He forgot that. He's like, and that was so funny. He's
Yeah.
like, dude, it's just one line.
Dumbass.
And Richie
Yeah.
Sambora just started laughing. He's
Yeah.
like, I know, man. He's like, what do you want me to do? I play fucking
Yeah.
guitar, all right? You know, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, they hired me to play.
I'm not an
guitar.
actor, all right?
Yeah. I didn't tell you to bring me to this shit.
I told you not to make me do this shit. But that was the
awesome.
funniest thing I seen, man. I was like, my God. But yeah, I just happened to catch the show with Betty White, and man, Betty White, you can only hope to be her when she kept saying
yeah.
she's 88. I didn't know if that was part of the joke. Apparently she is 88 and a half years old.
Yeah.
Almost 90 years old, and she was hilarious, man.
I know. I kept thinking, like, after I heard about it, I was like, wow, how amazing of just a performer can you be to be so, like, relevant even today, and have just perfect comic timing like she does. I mean, everything I've ever seen her in, she's always fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow, this woman really has like a gift for comedy, and she could be fucking just sitting on the toilet not doing anything, and it'll be fucking hilarious.
And that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
And hot.
Yeah. But no, I mean, God.
The funniest skit that I saw her in was she didn't even have any lines. It was. Have you ever seen this skit that they do where it's like a Mexican talk show, and every time they introduce somebody, they get up and start dancing, like they do like some cumbia or something.
Yeah.
And they brought her out, and she did the funniest dance. She looked like she didn't know what the fuck she was, and she was trying to do that dance like everybody, but she couldn't do it. And she was just looking around real crazy, and I was just like, man, that's when I knew. I was like, that's not because she can't dance. She really knows how to like actually express comedy with her facial expressions, her body language, and I was just this woman has become more popular, I think, than she ever has.
Oh yeah,
like she's in that Snickers commercial. And a lot of people, she's just become this icon now, this pop culture icon. I'm like, man, what better time to happen than in the twilight of your life?
I know, and all I can think about are like all these new younger audience watching her. They're gonna go back and look at everything she's done, like Golden Girls. I mean, it's gonna be fucking. I mean, I'm curious if the sales are gonna like skyrocket as far as Golden Girls, yeah. Because honestly, when Golden Girls was on, I used to watch every time it was on, I would watch it, and I usually laugh my ass off. But it was just, if it was on TV, I'd never go out looking for it. I'd never be like, oh, when's the next Golden Girls coming on? But when I did watch it, I used to laugh my ass off, and I'm like, man, that's kind of strange how a show about some old fucking chicks is so goddamn funny.
It was funny. Her and wow, why am I forgetting her name?
Yeah,
the one who played Maude.
Yeah, Maude.
She just died
what's her
not
name?
too long ago.
Yeah. God damn. Because I was talking about it with a friend. Yeah. Wow, I fucking forgot her name now.
I'll put it in.
Yeah, put it in. I feel like an idiot. But the last time I saw her was she was on a roast.
And she was funny.
Yeah.
She did a musical duet with Urkel.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Man, what
I got Florence in my head, but
no, it's not it.
No,
it's not it at all. What? Beatrice Arthur.
Beatrice Arthur. I always thought she had a weird name. I can never remember that fucking name.
The funny thing is, that's the name that I always remembered.
Yeah.
Because it was just, as you say, so funny. Then I'm put on the spot and I can't remember the fuck what that is. But yeah,
Beatrice Arthur. Yeah.
Go back and watch. Maybe there's some places you can watch it online.
I'm sure.
Yeah, she was, man. Yeah, she was funny. I think there was one part where she messed up a line, but she delivered it in a way where nobody would notice unless you really thought about it.
Yeah.
And it would, because it made sense if it was phrased a different way. But
I'm sure. Yeah,
she's a pro, man.
Yeah, she's a pro.
She probably knew she messed it up and just
long as
kept
she's
going.
been in the business, yeah, you can't help but be a pro.
Mary Tyler Moore, I think she was on also. But yeah, Golden Girls was funny with Beatrice Arthur and her and. I remember her just being like a real bitch on Mary Tyler Moore. Like Mary Tyler Moore would just hate her because she would always come in, she'd be nice, but she'd always have some little snide remark hidden beneath her her false sweet demeanor. And
I always loved the really old the grandmother, I guess, or the mother of
on Golden Girls.
Beatrice Arthur, on Golden Girls. I can't remember her name either. But
is she alive still?
No, I think she's passed away a long time ago. Yeah. I'd be shocked.
Betty White outlived all those motherfuckers. Man.
That's right. No, but she's great, man. But I'm so dying to see that, and I'm really happy for her as far as like just somebody who's been around for so long, to still be relevant, still be so goddamn funny. That's just great.
Yeah, I'm trying to find some pictures of her. Man, whoa.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me you found her naked.
I found her just a little bit topless, I think.
Oh,
I'm not lying.
This.
You want to see?
Yes. Holy shit.
She was hot, man.
Yeah. She was fucking hot.
She had some little.
Yeah, she had
some little titties, but
some little sock titties. But
I don't know. It's covered up by a knee.
I can't tell. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, her knee covering it up like that makes it look like.
I have a question for you.
Sock tube titties.
No, don't ruin his image. No. I'm putting this in my spank bank right now.
That's wild.
I need to be able to use this later.
Nah, man, she was fucking hot. Wow.
And I'd heard that she actually did somewhat like a small. That's why I looked this up because I really want to see what she looked like young. Because I heard that she kind of did like maybe some kind of striptease type thing or pose nude or something.
Kind of like a burlesque type.
Yeah,
thing.
Exactly.
Back in the day, back in vaudeville when she performed.
In the vaudeville. Yeah. She performed for the dinosaurs.
Yeah, she came on after the Three Stooges and
she even in this picture. She's cute, man. Look at that. She's.
Oh fuck. No, she's fucking attractive.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Now, looking at these pictures of Betty White right now. Now, let's just say, hypothetically, you could build a time machine and go back knowing what women like Betty White look like today when they're older.
Yeah.
If you went back in time and saw them when they were young and hot, would you still bang that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
In a heartbeat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's my answer,
It wouldn't
too.
matter. Yeah. No, I wouldn't care. I'd do them all. Just I'd have a notebook with every fucking celebrity name in there, and I'd bang them all.
Kind of makes you want to build a time machine and just go bang old chicks who were hot back then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then you come back and look at them and you know what? I fucked you.
I find I'll research them. I'll look at their biographies, what they're into, what they're not into.
What the fuck is this?
I tell them I'm rich.
Oh man.
Oh no. Don't tell me. Oh god.
No, this is fucked up.
It's not B. Arthur, is it? I don't want to see any. I don't want to see any pictures.
This probably. I don't know what this is. This is either a joke, or this is a really fucked up porn site.
Oh god.
Take a look at this picture. You gonna laugh your ass off when you see it too.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
They got
what the fuck?
People, let me describe this picture to you. I'm almost embarrassed to do it. Fuck it though.
Awesome.
It's a picture of this little old white woman, and she's looking behind her shoulder, and she's got a finger up to her mouth like shh. Yeah. But hugging her is this tall, kind of medium build black dude with a nappy beard.
He kind of looks like Lawrence Fishburne in his younger.
You think so?
Yeah, he kind of does. Because when I first saw that, I was like, "Is that an actress? Is that some kind of joke or something?"
And now the old woman is in bra and panties.
Yeah, it's nobody famous or anything.
No,
it's just a random picture.
Yeah, shit, they'll be famous after we mention this.
I know.
This one's probably dead, but and then the guy is dressed up like it's some red hot pants, but there seems to be like some silver bag hanging out from his ass.
Yeah, I can't tell.
This is weird. And look at that.
No, it doesn't end there.
And it doesn't end there.
No.
They're both wearing sombreros.
Yeah.
And they're both holding ukuleles.
Yeah.
Or maybe little Mexican guitars.
Yeah.
I don't think those are ukuleles.
They look like they're on a real
guitar.
Yeah, they look like they're on a real fucked up vacation.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck am I looking? When I looked up Betty White, that picture popped up, and I was just like, what picture is this with Betty White?
I thought that was like a celebrity, so when I looked at that guy, I was like, wait, is that Lawrence Fishburne? I was like, no, it's not. I was like, what the fuck are you showing me?
Let me read this, man.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, is there a story that goes with that picture?
It's got some writing underneath there.
Okay.
More good news for fans of criminally unknown Arkansas musicians. Musician and artist Jerry Colburn is teaming with Donovan Suet, one half of Rural War Room, the local radio show, record label, and cyber band, to put out an album of unreleased material from cult favorites Elton and Betty White. So what does this picture have to do with anything? Okay, fuck this. I don't know. You know what? I don't even want this picture explained to me. Okay, I want the mystery to be there because it's funny while I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
The truth behind it is either going to like not make it funny, or it's going to make it disturbing.
Just leave the picture alone.
I'm going to say that this is in my mind. I'm going to say, and I like this thought that it's from some fucked up porn site.
You know what? That's almost safe to put on the website too. I think it is safe.
Let's put it on. Yeah, let's
put it up.
Okay, you know what?
Just save it. Yeah.
Let me go.
I want to save that shit.
Let me go ahead and save this right now.
I want to put that on my site, on my page. Awesome.
And now I know motherfuckers gonna take this picture and put my head on it.
That'll be fun.
Just don't make me the little old white woman. That's all. All right, man.
Please do. That would be fucking hilarious. Somebody punching your head on that white lady.
You know
that Corey trying to sneak on a plane?
But I brought my white woman. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna put my head on the black and I'm gonna put your head on the white woman.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Too late. It's been said.
Yeah.
Man, let's talk about this fool. You talking about some foolishness? This fool, Joaquin Phoenix, man.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix. If you've been keeping up with him at all, you've probably caught some of these strange appearances he has made in various spots.
Right.
I heard a story about him popping up in Las Vegas somewhere, getting on stage and with a big crazy nappy beard and shades and a suit on, and he starts rapping.
Yeah. Badly.
Yeah. Well, shit. What else do you expect from him? Yeah. Just because that motherfucker can play Johnny Cash, don't mean he can play Jay-Z too. You know. But he also came on David Letterman and made sort of a notorious appearance there where he was just talking crazy to David Letterman. And a lot of people begin to question, okay, is this some kind of joke that he's doing? Is this a character that he's playing?
Right.
And is he doing these performances because Casey Affleck, Ben Affleck's brother, he's going around with a camera, filming some of this stuff. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking right off the bat here that they're doing this because they want to put together a film or documentary or mockumentary, and they want to get real candid and sincere reactions from people. And I think if you look closely at that David Letterman interview, at the end, Joaquin Phoenix gets up and shakes hands with David Letterman. He's like, "Thanks, you've been great." So it makes you think that maybe he got David Letterman to play along, or he came out and did something crazy and just told David Letterman, "Okay, thanks for playing along. I'm sorry I put you through that." Or whatever.
Because the first moment I heard Joaquin was acting crazy like this, and that he had cameras following him, I was like, okay, they're trying to. I thought they were trying to cash in on the whole Sacha Baron Cohen thing of Borat.
Well, something like that, yeah.
Where that's all I could think about. So he's just playing this character as real as he can, and he has these cameras following him, and he's doing a bunch of crazy shit, just to get reactions. I'm like, well, maybe this is their stupid project or something.
Well, in ABC News, we have here Joaquin Phoenix in a story where Casey Affleck is saying the Joaquin Phoenix movie is no joke. No joke. He's like Steven Seagal. This is not a joke. Doing that police shit.
This is no joke.
Let's see. Remember when Joaquin Phoenix said he was giving up acting to take up rapping and transform from a clean-cut Oscar-nominated
Yes, I remember.
into a bearded, perpetually sunglass-clad punchline?
Dumbass.
Yeah, fucking fool.
Yeah.
He raised a lot of questions. Why would he give up on film? What does he know about rap? Nothing? This has to be a joke, right? And what's he hiding in that beard? Probably all kind of shit. Drugs, which make him get fucked up.
Crack rocks,
yeah. He's going to be smoking his own beard one day. He raised
Nest of Blue Jays.
Bats and shit. Yeah. According to Casey Affleck, who just finished directing a documentary about Phoenix's metamorphosis, his piece of cinema will answer them all, from Phoenix's roots in rap to that bizarre 2009 appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman. Affleck talked about I'm Still Here, the lost year of Joaquin Phoenix on ABC News. This is Popcorn with Peter Travers. Now this, I guess this is Casey Affleck talking here.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to explore what I thought would be an interesting period in my life, Affleck said. He said he didn't want to act anymore. He said in his life anymore. He said he didn't want to act anymore. He didn't want to try doing music. I'm goddamn getting this all fucked up. I'm fucked up like he is. Let me start over. I wanted to explore what I thought would be an interesting period in his life, Affleck said. He said he didn't want to act anymore. He wanted to try doing music, and that right there says something is going to happen. I had no idea what exactly was going to happen, and all that would unfold, and every day I spent with him on this journey turned out to be interesting. Ended up being more and more fascinating. More and more things happened that we were both in the public spectacle in a very private internal implosion that I got to witness, Affleck continued. It made for this unbelievable, one-of-a-kind movie. A key moment in Affleck's documentary and Phoenix's appearance on The Late Show, in which Phoenix scratched at his now shorn, scraggly beard, cursed at Letterman, and stuck gum on the host's desk. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. That's
okay.
the weirdest thing. He like took out gum. He said, he's like, something about him chewing gum. You know, the smart ass David Letterman way. He took it out and just put it on the table.
Oh shit!
Like, okay,
damn, that's controversial.
I know. I'll put gum on your desk.
Oh my god!
You'll find out what's happening in his life in that period. What was going on before he went on, and what's going on afterwards. Affleck said about the bizarre interview. The episode, along with a couple of subpar 2009 rap performances in Las Vegas, in which Phoenix fell off the stage and got in a fight with a fan. I didn't even know about the fight with the fan. Was strange enough to make critics wonder if Phoenix faked his whole aloof persona. But Affleck said that's not the case. I understand there were all these different reactions to what happened on the Letterman show. Millions of people saw on YouTube and wrote about it and talked about it all over the place. But most of them were wrong, Affleck said. Phoenix's motive was nothing that anybody ever guessed. Well, wait a minute. It goes on even further here.
Damn.
Let's see.
Sounds like he's pitching his documentary.
I know, that's what it sounds. While Phoenix's decision to take up rapping baffled many, for Affleck, who was married to Phoenix's sister, the actor's move didn't come as a shock. He makes music, he was making music long before I made it, Affleck said. It's out of left field for some people because a lot of people didn't know that about him. Now I sound like I can't read that about him. Like,
well, at least you can spell, Corey.
I know. Like if you suddenly said, I'm going to go do ice sculptures, and people would think, ice sculptures? That's crazy. But you've been doing that since you were a kid. Now, Affleck's reportedly searching for a distributor. According to the Los Angeles Times, agents shipping the film held a couple of screenings for potential buyers last week. Some saw things they didn't quite expect. To quote the LA Times, John Horn, several buyers said the film overflowed with Hollywood debauchery. I guess is what you were talking about here.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Including more male frontal nudity than you'd find in some gay porn films, and a stomach-churning sequence in which someone feuding with Phoenix, defecates on the actor while he's asleep. Jesus Christ, who wants to watch this shit? Literally.
The Jackass audience?
I guess. According to Horn, no one who screened the film can decide if the 35-year-old Phoenix has really adopted a new personality or if he's just playing a part. But they agree that I'm Still Here is unlike anything that they've ever seen before.
Oh, God. It makes me want to punch somebody.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It just sounds like, well, obviously he's trying to pitch the documentary, and I don't know. I don't buy it. I think he is doing like a Borat type deal, but I don't find it, at least, I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I'm not going to judge it just yet. Even though I really don't care to see somebody taking a shit on fucking Joaquin Phoenix. I mean, honestly,
I don't want to see hot chicks take a shit on each other, much less see somebody like shit on a fucking ragged ass looking Joaquin Phoenix.
And you know what? If this does come out, I almost guarantee you it'll probably be the end of his acting career, because who's gonna want to hire a guy who's been shit on, literally.
I like the way all the other stuff like acting crazy and doing bizarre appearances, but. Man, when you shit on somebody's chest, we can't have that. You're finished. You're finished, Phoenix. You're through.
Sorry, dude. I don't think you can be in Johnny Cash Part 2. Johnny Cash never had anyone taking shit on him. At least that we know of. He didn't write that in.
And considering that Johnny Cash is dead, You know that Ghost of Johnny Cash script we had ready for you? Fuck that.
Cash to return. Cash in.
Cash in.
That's terrible. That was a Cyrus joke.
That was, man. You've been around that guy too much. Got to separate you too much of a bad influence on you.
We won't talk about him.
Loves making those puns and things.
God, he's been getting crazier with that shit too.
I mean, he's making puns out of nothing
just hanging
now.
out with him. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
That shouldn't even make sense now.
I know. I need to get him help. We need to take him to like fucking a fucking pun doctor or something. I don't know where you.
We need to have
it.
an intervention where every time he makes a pun, we just slap the fuck out of him. You know,
with a 2x4
upside his goddamn head.
Damn. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not buying it, and I'm not. I don't know. The thing is, like, they're talking about that David Letterman incident, and I think I saw a little bit of that, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm like, I've seen far worse and far more interesting things happen on David Letterman. It's like, I just don't. I don't get it. I'm still not interested. I'm not interested in the documentary.
I'm interested. You got me now. I'm curious, but do I buy this shit?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Well, that's the thing though. Yeah, we're gonna be, if it does come out, it'll be censored, of course. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a little annoying, like trying to figure out, is this guy just fucking playing a part, or is he just really going crazy? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either, and I don't know what the angle behind this is, except, either the guy really has lost his fucking mind, or he has something that he's trying to spring on people. I just create this new character, which I'll tell you something. I love Borat. I love what they did with it. Not crazy about Bruno, but I get kind of annoyed when people take these personas too far. So if this is a persona and they're taking it this far, this better be a hell of a joke off.
It better be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Because I'm not buying it. But I hate when people they got to put that persona out there in everything that they do.
Right.
Sacha Baron Cohen, for example, going out and doing every interview in character.
I didn't mind that for Borat. I thought he was fucking hilarious as Borat doing that.
Well, that's because Borat, that was something.
It works. Yeah, that works.
It came out. I mean, we couldn't get enough of it, and people have done these kind of mockumentaries before, but you know what? It was kind of original because we don't we don't get these things too much. I mean, we get Jackass and then we get this.
Yeah,
I'm sure we've had some like candid camera type shit going on in the past, but with this, when he started going around doing Bruno with everything, and every interview had to be Borat, I was like, man, you know what? We know who the fuck you are, okay? I mean, it's enough's enough. There's been some other people that have done this kind of shit before, like
Jim Carrey.
Jim
Carrey. Jim Carrey. He always. I remember there was a time where it seemed like every interview or every appearance he made, he was playing a character. Like, he wasn't playing himself usually.
He was just on. Yeah, that's the thing with him.
Or he would dress up as certain characters.
Would he?
Yeah. During, like, a lot of the times it was during the MTV Music Awards, or he'd come out as some, like, he'd dress up as some character that he was playing that, nobody knew who he was, but he played like this, this southern, like, just hick dude and just talking shit. And he came out one time doing like a Jim Morrison thing that I didn't get, where he's trying to be funny with it, but I'm like, okay, this is only funny to you, I guess. I don't get it.
Yeah, I remember some people when they try to create like other personalities and then try to sell things with that.
Right. Yeah.
I remember Arsenio Hall. I think he tried to do like a Chunky A album.
That's right. Yeah, that was terrible,
like,
man. That was I felt embarrassed for that poor guy.
And he was going out and doing like interviews as Chunky A.
Yeah.
It was back in the day when you had like when fat rappers were famous, and then you had even some fat R&B artists out there, and he was doing the whole fat black thing.
Yeah.
I mean, this is pre Eddie Murphy shit going on. He's like one of the original fat man in black suit things. And that fool
not very good at it.
And not very good at it. It's like, all right, you know what? This is a funny skit if you do it on your show,
right,
on the Arsenio Hall show. If you just do one little thing with it, but he made a music video, Chunky A, and he tried to. I think he made an album with it. I was like, man, who wants to buy a fucking album from Chunky A?
Think about that, the country star, Garth Brooks. He had that alter ego who was like, kind of like emo-ish, like rock star.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the persona's his persona's name. But he even performed on Saturday Night Live, I think, as that character.
Yeah.
It was terrible music. But I just didn't.
It was like real sensitive music.
Yeah.
I know. I remember he wore like the black wig that he
had like that you know fell in his face and yeah. He was emo before emo.
Yeah. you know, you have to think for that emo movement, kids. Garth Brooks.
That's right.
Country star.
There'd be no Hot Topics without fucking Garth Brooks.
Find out what Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, and and I remember even seeing the video, and I was like, I appreciate you playing it straight, and at least you're making music. It's not great, but at least it sounds like real music, but. Really, who's gonna buy this?
Yeah,
shit?
it was like some emo goth shit. I'll throw that in there too. So,
yeah, I mean,
and yeah, I didn't get it. And it's another situation where I'm like, man, I wish his fucking publicist would tell him, you know what, you need to stop doing this shit. You can only hope that people working behind him aren't encouraging it, you know. Or maybe they're just nodding their head yes to everything. He's like, yeah, I got this idea that I've had in my head for a while.
Yeah.
This persona I want to put out there, like a character. It's like I want to let people know I have like a split personality. And this is what's coming out of it. You know,
nobody wants to hear
I don't
that
get
shit.
that.
I mean,
yeah, I'm not in on the joke and I don't care.
I can understand if an artist wants to come out under another name and do something, maybe, but not do that.
Not to the extent of dressing up. Becoming somebody else.
Yeah, becoming like a.
I mean, you're fucking
joker.
pulling a Miley Cyrus. I mean, Jesus Christ, Hannah Montana with that.
Yeah,
there would have been no Hannah Montana without fucking Garth Brooks. He did it first. He was the original Hannah Montana.
Hey, Chris, where did Garth go?
Yeah.
I don't know. He was just here a little while ago. It was funny how you and Garth are never in the same place.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't know.
I mean, I guess the only one to get away with it is Miley Cyrus today, to get away with it today. But even that works because it's like it's based on a TV show.
Yeah.
Now, if she comes out on stage and does it for a little while, but even she realizes, like, okay, I got to put this fucking wig away.
I thought
clock is ticking on this shit.
Yeah, I thought she did a show where it was like half the Hannah Montana and half the Miley Cyrus.
I saw the movie that she did, The Best of Both Worlds.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe she did a concert movie, which
yes. Who knows?
Hey, look, man, call me crazy. I'm ready to get made fun of for it, but it was actually not bad.
What? Pussy.
Yeah, what can I say? I got her albums all up here. I open my closet, all this Miley Cyrus stuff falls out.
Don't open
that door, no.
Yeah, I was wondering why you had that on Blu-ray. Do you really need that on Blu-ray?
I do. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm buying a 3D television for when the Blu-ray comes out in 3D. Have my own 3D concert. Go, Miley! I'll get the best of both worlds.
And call everybody up, man. You gotta check out this badass 3D. It's like, oh shit, I'm gonna see Avatar with fucking Hannah Montana.
Right,
comes up in 3D up in my face. No, it's like a fucking car wreck. It might as well be a Mack truck coming towards me. I don't want that shit.
We do have that, but Miley Cyrus is driving it.
Oh,
man. Yeah, I really want to see this movie, man. I really want to see
I am interested, but I know I'm going to be annoyed sitting in there, like, just going, okay, you better fucking entertain the fuck out of me.
Let me see. I mean, we have some video up here of Casey Affleck talking about it.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah, let me see here. I don't know how
he's going to end up sounding like a used car salesman.
Sir, you want to see a movie? You want to see this movie? Wait a minute, I can add on like some popcorn in this. Put on some popcorn and free soda. You like nachos? Bring some nachos through. Just watch this movie. Give it a test drive. What'd you say? He's the Andy Kaufman of our generation?
Yeah, I was about to say.
You know, Andy Kaufman is another one who had an alter ego.
I was about to say, he's the biggest one. That's why it like hit me like that truck. I was like, yeah.
What was it?
His wrestling.
The wrestling thing he did, but he had one that he did in costume. Tony Clifton.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tony Clifton, my fucking favorite act that he did was incredible. Yeah. Kids, look that up, man. I mean, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Tony Clifton, he would come out and do like the stage act, and people would be expecting Andy Kaufman to come out, and it'd be Tony Clifton. I can accept that because that didn't come from like music and try to steer into comedy or anything like that. And you know what? That was part of his act. He wasn't trying to be serious at first, and then look, I lost my mind. All of a sudden, I'm Tony Clifton. Yeah. No, I mean, he had a reputation for taking on different personalities.
No, he was a genius.
Let's see what this fool here has to say about himself. What's his name here? Casey Affleck. This is him on ABC News.
Okay. Surrounding Joaquin Phoenix's new documentary titled I'm Still Here, The Lost Year of Joaquin Phoenix. A private screening was held last week that reportedly left some potential buyers puzzled and wondering whether or not Joaquin...
Wondering what the fuck?
What the fuck are you doing? Filming this bullshit.
was acting and playing a role. Casey Affleck directed the film. Here's what he told Popcorn's Peter Travers about his new documentary.
I wanted to explore...
Stop lying.
I wanted to explore. Wait, were you Indiana Jones? Exploring.
What I thought would be a very interesting period in his life. I knew that he said he didn't want to act anymore and he wanted to try doing music. Now right there, that just says something's going to happen. You know, that something will happen. I had
see motherfucker lying already.
Yeah, he's already
something
lying.
Gonna happen. Something.
Yeah,
something gonna happen.
You can't lie to a liar, and I know he's lying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Something gonna happen. Something. Go see my movie.
Yeah.
no idea sort of what exactly was going to happen and all that would unfold.
Bitch, stop lying, please.
I know that sounds like some bullshit.
God damn, motherfucker, just
sorry. I'm not interested in your car. You're trying to sell. Don't want it. It's missing the fucking engine, all right?
Ain't buying this bullshit.
Oh, it's great.
Motherfucker, he ain't crazy. You're crazy.
I know.
Think you gonna sell me on this shit.
I know, man.
No, that motherfucker must be smoking crack.
Yeah.
Rock!
Yes!
Rock! Rocking and rolling. Look at that. I was really trying to sing it. Catch rock! Whoa, 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 whoa.
My 3D audio.
Rocking and rolling. Sound like you in a car driving by. Whoa, whoa. She going off that cliff. Whoa, whoa. Kaboom.
Some 3D audio for your ass. Speaking
For
of
your
3D real
ass.
quick.
Oh, what?
Fucking man, everybody's on this goddamn 3D train. Corey, guess what Playboy is doing? They're gonna fucking have a 3D centerfold in the June issue of Playboy, dude. Can you believe
know
that
what?
shit?
It's gonna look like shit.
Those titties are gonna be all pointing the wrong direction. Look, cross-eyed titties. Hey, this red and blue shit is giving me a headache. Oh my god.
That fucking titties going up looking like a goofy happy face.
I know. I'm like, what? Give me a break, man. Stop already. Stop.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I know.
Unless
Yeah.
you got some fucking Na'vi from Avatar naked in that
No
shit,
shit.
some hot naked blue cat woman.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take the 3D then. But
Zoe
man,
Sandler fucking dressed up as one of those characters, butt ass naked. I'll buy it. Well, I'm buying this issue anyway.
you don't want that shit. I know. Look at you. They got me
It
though.
is. I'm gonna buy it anyway.
All right, you got me. You know what though? That they probably want that 3D to be shitty because if it's too good, you're gonna have people trying to fuck that magazine.
I know.
It's just like she's here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can only hope it succeeds in every way because wow, talk about bringing a new way of looking at a hot ass chick on piece of paper. God, forget porno. I want my fucking 3D magazine.
Motherfucker.
I know. I can't wait till Hustler does it.
I know. That's what, if you're going to do it anything,
yeah.
show it with the shit that shows everything,
Yeah.
all right?
Well, they're opening the temple of fucking vagina.
I know, where you actually get to see what's between the legs, you know?
I don't want to see. That's going to be like a medical book. I don't want to see that.
Actually, that's what that shit's probably too
never
clinical.
mind.
Like,
forget
damn,
that idea.
I feel like, why do I feel like a gynecologist right
Yeah.
now instead of somebody? Like,
We're going to see like the scars from the fucking breast job.
you know what? I'd change that with like Hustler and all those other nasty magazines.
Forget it.
If you got 3D with that, those girls spread open so wide, it'll be like walking through a cavern. It's like, I feel like I'm like, speaking of Indiana Jones, I feel like I'm walking through a cave of vagina right here. What the fuck? Is there an idol at the end of this?
Hello.
I love to now. That's a 3D movie I want to be part of.
Yeah.
Like walking to the vagina, steal that fucking island, and walk out from a boulder, come after me.
Yeah.
You see me jumping out the vagina at the end. Dun, 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 dun. That's the best 3D adventure ever.
The G-spot, grab it. God damn.
Don't ever let us make a nasty magazine.
Oh no! I can only imagine fucking Penthouse turning the page and it's goddamn one of those piss sections. Ah!
I know.
I got piss in my face. Oh wait, that's not real.
That's what man. Is it Penthouse or Hustler that does that? It show people pee
It's
on each
one
other.
of those two. Yeah.
Like, Who wants to read that? God damn.
I don't want to.
You know something though? I think if we made a magazine, even Larry Flint be looking at it and be like, God damn,
this is fucking wrong.
What the fuck are they doing? They're like,
what the hell is she doing with that goat?
Yeah, what? Who thought this would be hot?
Yeah. I did.
Yeah. Apparently we did. It doesn't even make sense. Yeah. Why are the explorers running through a cave like a vagina?
In a vagina.
That's not even exotic or sensual.
They take us to court. But it's fucking sexy. Come on.
What are you talking about?
Hey.
We're explorers. We got our safari hats on, you know?
Yeah, we're melding film and pornography. Well, real film. Hollywood and pornography.
We're making vagina a true adventure.
Yes.
I don't know what y'all are doing, but we're trying to bring some creativity to this
out,
shit.
Larry. Come on. You've been through this? No, you guys are on your own. Fuck off.
Yeah, you people have no imagination.
Yeah. Lose my number.
Let's see here. We got.
All right, what we got?
We got. All right, what we got?
Let's
read
some email.
Yeah, welcome to Fuck Your Thoughts in the Cave of Vagina.
Yes.
The email section of Let's Do This. Bradford. I think I've read something from Bradford before, but oh well. Bradford, we have read your name. You are here. We'll read your question. He says, please fuck my thoughts. You can put it anywhere. All right. Some booty fuck.
Oh, God.
Some booty fuck thought.
About to puke in my mouth after you said that. Put it anywhere.
Let's see. This is probably something I can't answer because this might be for a film that I haven't seen. Question's too fucking long anyway. I just finally watched Boondock Saints for the first time. All of my white friends and Caucasian co-workers have been telling me this is the best film they've ever seen. Does Carlisle work with you? Most of my black friends, however, never even heard of the film. And the ones who've seen it thought it was okay. I generally thought it was a fun film, especially while intoxicated, but nowhere near as amazing as some people made it sound. So Bradford, what are you? Are you black or white then? I was just wondering how you and co-hosts felt about the film. Yeah, not to sound racist, but is this just a white thing?
What?
By the way, he answered. By the way, yes, I'm a black man. I love the show, guys. Keep it up. I hate to have those divisions between white and black people, but you have done a study that kind of continues to prove that white people love Boondock Saints and black people just kind of like, Carlisle gave me the Boondock Saints for Christmas one year, and he's like, you're going to love that, man. It's fucking brilliant. You're going to love that fucking movie. I love it. You're going to love it. And I took it home. I was just like, I'm not crazy about this.
Yeah.
And people, if you don't know already, yes, I too am a black man. Now you are a robot made with Mexican imported parts.
Mexican parts, made by
have you seen Boondock Saints?
Yeah, I have. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Now, I didn't love it. Like, I didn't have a fever pitch love for like a lot of people did for this film, but I enjoyed it. It was a good film. I think a lot of people love this film because I think it's because I want to say maybe they caught it on DVD, like the way I caught Equilibrium on DVD. It's just one of those rare gems that nobody knows nothing about. Because I thought it made its cult following on DVD or I
think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it made its cult following.
It did. It actually
people catching
did.
on
it
by
did.
DVD and people recommending it to their friends.
Yeah, the movie caught a lot of attention to cult status because not only did apparently appeal to every white person in the world, but also the director, he had a little bit of notoriety coming from the making of the movie. To the point where there was a documentary made about it called Twilight.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
And the original Twilight. It wasn't about vampires. It was about a filmmaker with a shit attitude.
Yeah.
And the guy's name is Troy Duffy. And Troy Duffy, the story behind him, have you heard the story about him?
I thought we may have mentioned it, but I don't remember. But remind me.
He was in a band at the time, and he had the script. Script floated around Hollywood, floated over to the Weinstein brothers.
Okay.
And it was, forgot which Weinstein brother it was. He loved the script so much that he wanted to make it. And at the time, Troy Duffy was working at a bar. and the Weinstein brother came in and said, you know what, we want to get this thing done. I'm going to buy the bar for you. You're going to work at the bar is going to be yours, and that way you can concentrate on making this film. Something happened to where he was getting sort of full of himself, had kind of an attitude, was taking the attitude with the Weinstein brothers.
Oh, no shit.
And they were just kind of like, no, wait a minute, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah.
And it just got to a point where
Don't forget who your daddy.
Yeah. Yeah, all that shit you had before, that's because of me.
Yeah.
And they finally,
I'm your father.
they wouldn't return his calls.
Uh-huh.
And you can see the documentary where he's just lost and frustrated, infuriated because they just calling back and nobody's answering. And the film ended up getting finished somehow, and I forgot how or what happened, and they ended up getting like a small distribution deal.
Yeah.
But it became this big thing on DVD, and they have a sequel now, which I hear is really not that good.
Yeah,
even white people are saying.
I heard it's pretty terrible.
And they also have to have all the people who have returned to work with Troy Duffy for the sequel. So this is a big controversy of the filmmaker. Did he edit things together to make Troy Duffy look like more of an asshole than what really happened? Or was it a guy who, just so he can get some money and be able to push his film with this story about, hey, look, this filmmaker who's an asshole.
Yeah.
Or was Troy Duffy really that way? If you ask Troy Duffy, he seems pretty cool. I actually did an interview with him. And,
you talked to him.
Yeah, and he was like saying, hey, you know what? Some of that is true, some of it is not. I've learned some hard lessons, but all those actors were saying, "Hey, man, look, would any of us return to work with this guy
if he was that much of a dick?"
Yeah. So who knows what really happened?
William Dafoe didn't return.
Did he not?
I don't think so. No, for the second movie, no. I don't think so. I could easily be wrong.
I think,
and if I am, I don't care.
I think black people are allergic to the second movie, so we don't watch that.
I know.
It's like our kryptonite, the Boondock Saints too. I can't really explain why white people like that movie better than black people if it seems to be that divide that's there.
I don't even know why. Yeah,
but see, you're in the middle.
Yeah.
You didn't love it, but you didn't hate it.
Yeah, I mean, I just saw it. It was a movie. I was like, all right, that's cool. I'm surprised I never heard of it, but when I saw it, I was like, okay, it's a cool flick. I can recommend it. You know, I had friends that fucking loved and worshipped it. One of them was Asian, the other was he was an Eskimo, but but no, it was just one of those films. Yeah, I mean, I know it has a huge cult following, but I would never think about, you know, why do black people not like it? Don't think about that with any movie I watch.
Tell you what, Bradford.
I wonder what the black community thinks about this film. I wonder what the black community thinks about Equilibrium.
There's a riot that breaks out in the inner city. Go around in the neighborhood playing Boondock Saints, and black people will disperse. Oh, fuck, this is that Boondock Saints shit. I'm going home.
Yeah.
Well, they pull out Boondock Saints 2.
It makes me want to go and do an equilibrium poll in every neighborhood. I'm going to black neighborhoods.
Because I can tell you why I'm not crazy about the film, but it's no race issue there.
Yeah.
At the time, it seemed like, I guess, sort of is riding that wave of Tarantino ripoffs.
Right.
And I just didn't think that it was such an exaggerated story that it had these really exaggerated characters that came in that the story wasn't all that good underneath it all. It was a very weak. It was just really a very weak story underneath these characters who, in a better film, these characters would have been interesting, and you would have wanted to like follow them regardless of the story. But a better movie would have had them have some like more personality other than I'm either weird or I'm a badass.
I'm a badass. Yeah.
Yeah, they were very. I guess that's what I'm thinking right now. That they were very flat.
Yeah.
And nothing about that movie really appealed to me. Like it wasn't terrible, but
I enjoyed it for what it was. But yeah, I only saw it that one time. It's not like the type of movie I'd see over and over again. But I remember I enjoyed it. So
yeah. No, I saw it again just to give it a chance. Probably liked it a little bit better than what I saw before, but I'm still it's nothing special about it.
I did love William Dafoe in it, especially it was a firefight. That scene was just
you know what? That's the other thing about that film. A lot of it is very hyper stylized.
Yeah.
And that gets in the way of any kind of story they attempt to tell too. And you mentioning Willem Dafoe brings that up because I remember the scene where he's reenacting all of the crime scenes, or at least one particular crime scene, and he comes in and they're doing it in the slow motion. I think they're playing opera music or something maybe. Yeah. And then if that wasn't bad enough, he has to come in and be a cross-dresser too, and I was just like, you're just being odd now. Yeah. Making a character crazy does not necessarily mean you're adding character to them.
Right.
I don't know.
But I like the quirkiness of it. So
yeah,
that's me.
See, you must have a little white part in you there.
Yeah, that's my whiteness coming.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, black people.
I would love to help you. Yeah. I'd love to help the cause.
Losing all my street cred.
Give me your ghetto pass there, co-host.
Hey, no, I earned that.
I retract that. And your gold medallion, take it off.
You know how many gang members I had to kill for that?
Look at this shit here.
Oh, no.
Look at this shit. This is the kind of shit when I see it, it drives me fucking crazy. Fucking. Here's a question. It says, fuck this topic on LDT. Yeah. And it's the LTD being, let's do this. They say, Bill Gates funding the weather machine. Look. You got to open the sentence in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fucking long paragraphs in here, and you want us to read all this to answer? No.
Sorry.
Dominica is the one that wrote this. Go back and rephrase that shit to at least. I'm a little lenient these days. I'll say, give me a paragraph. I usually say, give me a sentence or two, but get 5 fucking paragraphs.
No, you send that to Corey's personal email, not to let's do this.
Damn. Keep telling you motherfuckers this.
Damn.
Jesus
Christ.
Send
that over to Cyrus. He loves reading them long ass emails.
God damn. Yeah, he does. Let him read that shit.
He ain't doing nothing.
That motherfucker he'll make an hour-long podcast off of one email. And 40 minutes is of him reading. That motherfucker sitting up there in a book like he's reading a novel. Had him sitting by the fireplace. Chapter 1.
Oh shit.
Hello. Chapter 2.
Smoking jacket. You don't even smoke.
All right, let's see who we have here. Okay. Now, is this person trying to read a question? Okay, no, this is a request for PS3 IDs.
Yeah, why do people do that? I get people to, hey, what's your PS3 ID? I want to hang out and play games with you.
I don't hang out on PS3 enough to do that.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm like, and plus, my dad, my Japanese father always told me not to talk to strangers. So there,
yeah.
Yeah.
Spit on you and your request.
Yeah.
No, people, I have no problem with people taking my requests. I mean, shit, you find me everywhere else on the internet. But I'm not on PS3 or Xbox enough to, like, talk to anybody. I go on there to play games. That's it.
Yeah.
If I'm on enough, I'm
done. Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is going to be just like with one of these other programs I'm on. I'm going to go in there for one thing, and I'm going to start getting messages from people and get sucked up into something else.
I know.
I'm going to get on PS3 to play games. Somebody's going to be like, hey, Corey. I'm going to like, it's going to be.
What's your favorite movie?
I got this 5-paragraph question to ask you.
How come you don't like Boondock Saints?
How come the blacks don't like the Boondock Saints?
What's wrong with them? No wonder they're not letting them on planes. I hope next time you're on a plane, I hope they play Boondock Saints.
Let's see.
Brother can't get no breaks.
Can't get nothing. This is from Marshall. It says, hey there, Corey and co-host. Yeah. I just listened to your May 8th call-in show. And you you weren't on that fucking call-in show.
I wasn't on your call.
Man, you pretty much answered my question.
I was there
but
in
a more
spirit,
direct
probably.
answer, in spirit. But a more direct answer, if you would. I have a AA degree in film. I guess an associate's degree in
Good
film.
for you.
Yes, smart guy, you.
Yeah. Mr. Fancy Pants over here, walking in with his fancy pants.
In media and now, what the fuck do I do? Guide me, Uncle Corey. I'm looking at the military for work. Help me.
Guide your ass on over to the food line.
Yeah, shit. Guide
Get your ass in that soup line. Get something to eat, apparently. All them goddamn brain smarts, you can't even figure out what to do now?
Yeah, a lot of people go to film school, and they get, especially if they get like a degree in film.
Yeah.
In college, and you come out and you're thinking like, oh, I have a degree. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna like start making movies.
Yeah,
and,
sorry.
you look in that film degree. It depends on. I myself, I would have gone if you want to come out right away and make money, I would either go in with the attitude of, man, I'm just gonna make films on the side. As well as like attend my film classes. Like you really have to prove yourself. But if you want to go into production, or if you want to make money right away, go into
porn.
Go into porn. There you go. No, I'm trying to. You should go into the more literary side of it. I mean, you should probably want to do. I mean, you can probably write for some small newspaper right when you get out, being a critic.
Yeah. Like us.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't go to no fucking film school for any degree. No, because it's like trying to get an art degree. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I would have gone the more critical studies side of things. At least that way you could probably write. Yeah. It's not as hard as trying to convince somebody that you can make a film. Yeah. So if you haven't produced any films and you're not some wonder kid, or you haven't made like something that really proves that you can direct, you know what? When you get out, doesn't mean you got to go to the army, my man. Mm-hmm. You're gonna probably have to like do what everybody else does.
Yep.
And it works, but you gotta be patient. Yeah. Go into the lower end of the production line. Yeah. You gotta go in probably working on some production crew, pulling wires, being a runner. Mm-hmm. Which means you're pretty much going out and getting like food for people. Yeah. You're going to probably have to go out and do some gaffing and whatnot.
It ain't gonna have anything to do with film.
Yeah.
But you know what? You're learning on set. I mean, I've done it. I mean, I'm sure I know you've done it, Corey. But the other thing is, you also gotta, if you got a film in you, even if it's a short, work. Yeah. I mean, fucking you don't get any better at drawing if you don't
were right
draw.
about that. Yeah. Because you know what? You can go out there and make all the connections you want.
Yeah, I don't mean shit.
And maybe you get lucky. You might be that one guy who's so persuasive and has that great idea. And you're just talking to somebody on the set. You got lucky, and that person happens to be somebody. Yeah. And they're like, you know what? Come in and talk to me. Listen to this guy's idea. We're going to make this movie. That rarely happens.
Now, I've never read a story about that happening.
So you need to go in and make some connections. And when you make your connections, you need to say, all right, I know this guy. I know this guy. A lot of people, they really will say, look, send a script. And I'll make sure it gets to this person before you have to go through all these loops. But you really need to like bust your ass and get to know people. Do. Sometimes it hurts. It doesn't hurt to have a great personality. And when you've done that, that's not even the hard part. No. You've put in like the work trying to talk to people and network, and you put in your time on set learning how people, not only the behind the scenes thing with the camera, but how people actually network with other people. Right. Now you're gonna have to go out and prove yourself. Probably write something, or probably make something.
Make a short film or something. Yeah, yes. Something to prove to everyone else who you've been trying to convince that you can do you can do this.
Yeah.
Try to convince them that there's somebody's going out. I've met 1 billion of you guys already.
You keep telling people.
Show me you're real, and you're like, oh,
if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Oh yeah.
And the hardest part is doing it.
Yes.
90% of people who start shit in the creative field, whether it be a painting, a drawing, a composition of a musical score, or making a movie, or writing a book, anything, they all drop out early on because it takes time.
Yeah.
It takes sacrifice. Yep. That night when your friends say, let's go get a beer, you have to say, I got to stay in and do some writing, or I'll come out and hang out for an hour. I got to go back home and finish storyboarding. I got to go finish this program I'm working on. Anything.
Yeah.
It's hard, man.
Oh, no, it is hard. It's not easy, but you got to be fucking dedicated. You got to devote your life to it. That's what you really want.
So, sir,
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
It's not easy, man.
If you need work, hey, you can work a camera. Go find where your local news station is and learn to work one of those cameras.
I was trying to find this guy's name. I guess it's Marshall. Yeah. Marshall. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you absolutely have to join the military. If you got options, if you want to work on a movie set, go find a way to work on a movie set. Yeah. You'll do anything you want to do. If you feel like you can't do it, then you're going to end up in the military. But I tell you what, if you feel that strongly about making a film or working in film of any kind, you know what's going to happen? You're going to join the Army, and you're going to get wrapped up in it. You're not going to have time to do anything else. And one of these days, life is going to pass you by. You're going to be sitting there kicking yourself saying, you know what? I never did write that script. I never did film that thing, and I still got it in me, but I don't know. My life is busy now. I'm going to
hate yourself.
Yeah. That is if you're serious about it. Some people, They just say, you know what? I guess I
Yeah.
wasn't that serious about it.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. That's all. That'll usually. Where's that guy live? Does it say at least? Because all I know too is
That's a good question.
You got to move to where the work is too. You know. Honestly.
He's from Arizona.
Okay.
A lot closer to LA than we are.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, move to.
Hopefully you're not
move to-
Mexican.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Another reason for you to get out of Arizona.
If the Gestapo doesn't grab you, why are you trying to take your film somewhere? You should have.
Where you going with that camera?
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing?
Pack that camera up in a box
Speak English.
along with this Mexican.
Yeah, you speak English.
Yeah, man.
Get in the back of this. Get on this train.
A lot of you really go to LA, man.
Yeah.
Go to LA.
Go to where the
and,
work is.
Yeah, go to LA and try to find a film crew to work with.
Don't give me no excuses. You want to go to the military? No, you ain't no excuse for you not wanting to go to LA where the work is.
Jesus Christ. Or if you want to stay there and you don't want to go to LA, buckle down and make something in Arizona, unless they do ship you out of there. But really, I don't want to keep harping on this one email right here, but it has to be said. Filmmaking has never been easier than it is right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, really, people who were back in the 80s and the 70s, they had were like the cheapest thing you could probably get is Super 8, and even then you had to like process the film, you had to like splice it by hand.
Oh, yeah.
You had to have a projector to show it with, and they had to have the camera itself. The film was expensive because it only came in like reels of 3 minutes.
Yep. It was a nightmare.
Yeah, you wonder. You look back how
but people still did it. People did it.
Now
People did
today,
finish their product. Yeah.
computers come with video editing programs, cameras. They look better than they ever have before.
Yeah, 12-year-olds making fucking films.
Fucking movies, man. You got a connection straight from the camera to your laptop or your computer. You don't even have to use tape anymore.
Yep, nothing but win.
Got no fucking excuse at all. God damn it, I'm gonna get your ass if we're gonna make a film. Quit sitting up here talking to me, writing fucking emails. We're talking about why.
I ain't got nowhere to go.
Marshall, you know what, man? I'm telling you right now, you better make a fucking movie. I'm gonna call immigration on your ass.
I'm gonna go kick your ass.
He's like, I'm not Mexican.
I'm gonna pick you up.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint you brown.
Yeah, exactly. Throw some fucking brown paint on your ass and call the Gestapo on you.
God damn it. Get the hell out of here. David.
Yes.
David, you gonna make a movie too. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you don't even want to.
Every one of them mothers making movies.
Yeah. He says, pop this thought, Cherry, which I guess this is his first email.
Yeah.
That's what he says. What are y'all's thoughts on the A-Team movie? I was a big fan of the show and am only really looking forward to it. That's the way he says things. I think the casting choices were good, except for the guy playing BA. What's that guy's name? He's
like a UFC
fighter. Yeah,
I don't know his name. Yeah.
But the A-Team,
I'm not interested.
The trailer's doing nothing for me.
No, it's not doing anything for me either. You know, I want to get into it, but as soon as I saw BA whistling the A-Team theme song, just that ridiculous scene, I was like, oh, God,
well,
okay.
There's some things that work because they're just a product of their time.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And later, when they get out of that time, they become some sort of camp favorite for people. And that's the A-Team for me. I would look at the A-Team back then. I don't know, it was one of those rare action shows that just really resonated with people because they it was not a good show, but people
there was a formula. You knew it was going to happen, but you still had fun watching because those characters were so awesome.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, they had these characters which were great, and now I look at this movie that's about to come out, and it looks like the mistake that they do with a lot of these properties that they bring from old TV shows, they end up being just run-of-the-mill.
Yeah.
A run-of-the-mill comedy or a run-of-the-mill action flick. These characters are not the characters from the show.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot replace Mr. T. I'm sorry. It's like that's like what they did to Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? Sony decided to replace him with some other fucking lizard. I'm sorry. It's not fucking Godzilla. And it's not the A-Team. I'm sorry.
Iguana up there or something.
Mr. T is doing mighty fine. He's fucking eating his vitamins, drinking his milk. He could have easily been put in that fucking role, but it's not the A-Team. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, but here's the deal. The A-Team, you watch that show today, you realize how bad that show was.
Oh, no.
And you have fun watching it because it looks so cheap.
Yeah.
And you watch it for things that back then, people just accepted it. Now you look at it as like, man, how did people watch this shit? And you just have a good time watching it because you're laughing about it.
Yeah.
Like whoever they fight, because I don't think the A-Team really use guns.
No.
And whoever they fight, those guys never have guns when the shit gets down and dirty.
Yeah, they pull some MacGyver shit where they like make like a super tractor where it just turns over vehicles and fucking.
Oh man, they like the guys might have guns early on, and you're like, oh shit, man, these guys are gonna be hard to beat. When 18 comes, those guns disappear. It's almost like Spielberg came in and said, I'm gonna get rid of these guns.
All this they pull the George Lucas,
and it has to turn into a fist fight.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
And Mr. T always has to pick up some dude and throw him. Where you see that slow motion of him going over like through the sky, and like the camera looks up, and that guy's flying over the air.
You see the stunt man. It's like obviously a different guy. Yeah.
And then they go land on a car. The other thing is like it was so cheap that they went on certain sets, and those sets were empty.
Oh yeah,
like you walk onto like I think they went to go see a guy at like a gas station or a garage one time. And that garage looked like a set. It looked like they just constructed that shit right before they got there, and nobody was at that garage except one or two people.
No. But majority of that shit was filmed on the Universal backlot, and you can tell only because you've seen that backlot so many times in other TV shows and in movies. You know, you're like, oh.
And it's little things like that while it's bad, you love that badness so much that. It's just those little quirks that give them the show its charm.
Yeah, and you just grown to love those characters, and when
and looking at this movie, it's just like it's a big budget film.
It just looks like a typical film. Yeah, they just threw A-Team and they threw in that band, and that's it. You know,
the only thing I remember where they really actually were able to succeed in making a parody of the movie of the show that they took the movie from. Was, and I'm sure there's others I can't think of right now. If anybody has any others, please share them. But there was the Brady Bunch, and I thought like, wow, they did something with this.
Yeah, I thought they actually took what was funny about that show, that everyone knew what was funny about that show, and played it up in the movie. You know, so they're catering to both the devoted TV fans and the people who are just casual fans who know specific episodes. You know, and why they're good. You know, and they use that. You know, they made it work.
Yeah. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
And in this one, they're going to have some references to the show, but it's going to be all like winks.
Yeah.
Like somebody saying,
who's going to fucking remember?
Yeah,
honestly?
somebody going to say a line. I love when a plan comes together. I don't get on no planes.
B.A. Brockett doesn't want to get on any fucking plane.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not into it. But the movie might be good. I'm not saying it's not.
I'm hoping.
Just saying they're not selling me. They're not selling me right now.
Not with that trailer, no.
No, it looks like any number of Die Hard movies out there.
It looks like the fucking Losers that we just saw.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so
that's a good comparison there. This is from Gabrielle Pacheco. Gabrielle Pacheco. Question for Fuck My Thoughts.
Does Gabrielle have to say?
He says, just got into zombie movies and have become a big fan for them. Do you have a top 5? Yes, I know another list question, and I'm reading it like he wrote it, people. That's what got me confused. Yes, I know other list question. He must be from a foreign country. So. Okay. My number 1 zombie movie would have to be Dead Girl. Okay. Well, I mean, if you're going to top 5 zombie movies, I always got to include George Romero. I'll tell you for sure. Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead are in there.
They're in there too.
Shaun of the Dead is in there.
Shaun. What else?
Would you include the remake?
Yeah, I would. I would include
the 28 Days Later.
28 Days Later and Dead Set.
And Well, does that count as a movie?
I'm counting it as a movie, but now it's better than a lot of movies that used to be on there. I think I would like remove the remake of Dawn of the Dead and put in Wreck. Yeah.
Does Wreck count as a zombie movie though?
That's what I was wondering too, but yeah, I'll say it. Fuck no.
I mean, we're talking about traditional zombies who are dead,
who eat people. No, so I wouldn't.
Okay, so we're talking about like not infected.
Yeah,
we're talking about dead. Okay, so we got to take 28 Days Later out of that.
Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead. I would put the remake of Shaun of the Dead would be next.
Yeah.
The remake of Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
And I have to have Dead Set in there.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I'm with you.
I think it's up there with Dawn. And
I love Dead Set, man.
I fucking love that. It's like the closest thing as far as just an epic.
And plus, it was like a mini series too, which we didn't really have with zombies.
No, not at all.
So, hey man,
I agree to agree.
Snap! Give me that list. That's my list.
I wish I could squeeze in Return of the Living Dead in there, though. As much as I love that.
I do, but it's just too comical, man.
I know.
All right, we'll read one more because we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's see who we have not talked to before. Trying to get some new fresh meat in there.
Yeah, actually, this should probably be our last. It's going to be 7:20.
All right.
So we got to make that movie.
Okay, all right, here we go. Super Geek. Fuck this thought with baseball bat. I recently went to a Blockbuster going out of business sale. It was amazing being able to get all the films I wanted to get. My question is, what has been the most amazing experience you've had getting a ton of movies? Thanks a lot, and I can't wait to see you guys at Spill.com. Well, Super Geek, can't wait to see you either.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. People really, Spill.com is going to be cool. It's going to be a lot of shit that'll be happening. It's going to be fun. Yeah. Just don't be there. Don't think that we just have one thing going on. I know we don't have all the events yet, but it's cool. But I would have to say getting a ton of movies, it's simple.
Yeah.
Netflix, when I found I could stream shit easy and found out how easy it was with my PlayStation 3, it's like, this is a dream come true.
Yeah.
I mean, because really,
no, it is. And I need to fucking get on that thing already. I haven't.
Let me tell you something. You remember how you were telling me I should watch Antichrist?
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'll get around to it. I'm so used to waiting for months for things to come around. Right. I got to go rent it at the store or get it on DVD or whatever. It's already streaming on Netflix.
It is?
It's just I was just going through there and I was like, all these movies that were just that weren't out that long ago, I can stream them.
Oh, fuck. Well, as far as recently, Scribs, who's on the site, she turned me on to a YouTube page where this guy put up like some obscure horror films that a lot of them aren't even on DVD. Fucking blew me away, and I've just been loving that. I wish I knew the name of the YouTube page you can go to, but yeah, man, I was watching TerrorVision on YouTube.
I remember TerrorVision, man. TerrorVision. I dance by the night. I dance by the light of the TV screen. TerrorVision. But my own reflection I've never seen.
But no, I mean, hey, thank God for YouTube because, a lot of those, there's just times when I'll just type in an obscure horror movie that I just know I haven't seen on VHS and somebody will fucking post it up, thank God. And man, that's like, I always get hard.
That's cool.
My hard drive always gets hard when that happens.
Gotta check that out, man.
Yeah, you should,
it's
man.
Nice.
You should.
Well,
we were talking about a movie involving the racist dog.
White Dog.
Yeah.
That's on there.
Yeah, I remember it sent me.
Man, that movie.
Sent me that link.
They got a fucked up scene in that movie. And it's been posted before, but I don't know if you saw it, but that dog chased it like it's a black man just walking down the street like, I'm a black man. And then that dog sees him. That dog's like, hey, and that guy's like takes off running. He runs into a church and that dog like attacks his leg and the guy's like limping. He falls.
Yeah.
And you see like the camera goes up as the dog like approaches the guys. He disappears behind these chairs and you hear like, and that guy's like, I'm just like, oh man,
I want to see that. That's like one of my plans to watch this weekend.
I think that dog was a stewardess on that plane that Don Cheadle tried to get on. No, motherfucker.
Oh my God.
All right, man, we getting out of here.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
We gotta go. We gotta go see Robin of the Hood.
Robin in the Hood.
All right, people. Fuck y'all. Bye.
All right, see you, punks.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper.